And we are back. We back, baby. We back. Episode 12 of the PVC podcast with your boys, Sam, Mike, and Tom. We here, all three of us. Return. Welcome back to the three of us. If you saw last episode, we had the homie cups, and now you just got three of us. We'll get a guest, and maybe we gotta make it rare, make it special. Because if you expect it, then it won't be special, you know. But how are y'all doing today? How are y'all feeling?
Fucked.
I'm sick?
Fucked.
You allergies? What is it?
I'm so sick, man. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm fucked, dude. I slept like 13 and a half hours last night.
Oh, fuck.
I just want to go to bed. I'm like fucking fucked up, dude. I'm fucked. But we're here. We're doing it. We're podding up. No worries. I've just queued up for my MSQ roulette mid-pod. I hope you guys don't mind. I got to get my XP, but it's all good to say.
MSQ roulette? What is that?
That's Final Fantasy 14.
Oh, no, that's fine. I was doing my dailies in PSO when you went to the bathroom, so it's okay.
Yeah. No,
We're
it's
still gamers.
just fucking AFK, dude. I got to get my XP while I pod. Alt tab. We're all good.
And how are you doing, Mike?
Just nervous about tomorrow, kind of.
What's happening tomorrow?
I'm getting like fucking 5 teeth pulled out of my mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
So are they getting just like yoink? Are they doing? Do they do like the crush thing where they fucking and then the teeth out?
All I know is that they're putting me to sleep, and
Ooh.
I'm losing 4 wisdom teeth, which never came out, and my broken molar because one of my wisdom tooth grew in stupid, and it broke my molar. So basically those back teeth are coming out tomorrow.
Oh my god!
I can't believe, man, that you guys get to go to sleep for the dentist. We get teeth pulled out and we just get numbing lotion. We don't get to go to sleep for that shit. They just numb us up and then yank, and it hurts so much.
Oh, I think that's what it's like in the Netherlands too. Like Heather was telling me, she's like, they don't really ever put us to sleep. They just like sometimes do numbing. And I'm like,
it's because right. Here's why. Yeah, free healthcare is great. It's awesome, but you don't get the same level as healthcare as countries with like paid healthcare. Yeah. So like, you know, obviously like the money has to go somewhere, right? And like America is able to spend more money on each individual patient. So you go to sleep for everything, whereas us, like, there's a lot of operations here where you won't go to sleep for it. You know, they'll just like numb the area and then like put a sheet in front of your face so you can't look at it, and you can still kind of feel it and stuff. You know what I mean? But that's at the end of the day, I would rather have that and know that like if I break my leg, I'm all good, rather than, you know, be able to go to sleep for everything, but have to be like fucked up by it
for the rest of your fucking life. Yeah, for sure.
It's give and take though.
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess that makes sense. I never thought about that, but that makes sense. So you're excited or not excited? You're anxious about getting your teeth out.
Yeah.
Is this the first time you're ever having some kind of like dental surgery or anything like that? Did you ever have braces or anything?
I was supposed to get braces. I never got them, but apparently I don't really need them that much now. It's just I don't go to the dentist as much as I should.
Yeah.
So when I went there, he was like, your teeth are mostly fine, but I can tell you don't go to the goddamn dentist. And then I told him how old I was. He was like, wait, you're almost 30? I thought you were like 18. He was like, now I really hate you.
I'm going to the dentist next week, actually, next Wednesday. I haven't been in like over a year because, you know, good old fucking healthcare. I didn't have a job for like a year and a half, so I didn't have healthcare for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So I'll be going next week to just like a checkup, whatever. In good old America, I got to do life things, so I got to take off of work. So I got to stop making money to pay more money to do things that I need to do to just fucking stay alive.
That's bullshit.
You know, it's fucking stupid. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm kind of fucked up too, not in the same way of Tompi. Pollen it's like May or wait, what month is it? What is it? May? It's June.
It's
May.
No, it's May.
It's May. Dude, like the pollen is abundant right now. It is fucking me up so bad. Like I go outside and the cars are just green. All cars are green from just all the fucking pollen. Like I actually took my car to the car wash today because I was just sneezing being around it because there was so much fucking pollen. So I'm like, I'm surprised I haven't sneezed yet. I probably will. Hopefully I remember to mute myself, but I've been sneezing like crazy from all these pollen allergies and seasonal shit. And then as always, I'm running on like no sleep. But other than that, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. What'd you guys have to eat today? As always, what'd you all eat today?
No.
Oh yeah, you just.
Oh no, I had jam toast.
Oh,
I had jam toast and a cup of coffee. That's it though.
Nice. Do you make your coffee and buy it? Just like whatever works?
It's like I like to go to the cafe and get it. But sometimes like this morning, it's like I'm not doing that, so I don't do it. I just make it. I just put an instant thing in and stir it and milk it, and really don't like it, but it
but it's
gets
coffee.
rid of the headache. Yeah.
And what'd you have, Mike?
I had a rare burger.
Oh
wow!
Rare burger as in cooked rare, or rare burger as in you never have this burger very often?
I cooked it rare, and
you made it.
I was googling rare burger meat death rate while I was eating it because like it was like really red and juicy, but I was like, am I gonna die?
Was it hot?
You can eat that shit raw, bro. It's so good.
It was hot, but I was like, is this bad? Like I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so. I have that fear too. Sometimes I'm like, let me get a little experimentative. I don't know if that's the word. You know what I'm trying to say. With my burger, and then I'm like, it's still mooing at me.
This
I don't
shit
know,
dripping down the bread. Like, is this good?
My bread is pink now. I don't know if I should be eating this. But yeah, I mean, we're still here, so hopefully you're fine. Do you have a thermometer? I got one of those recently. I got one of the meat thermometers.
I need to get one.
Yeah, they're like $8 on Amazon. They're not expensive. I got one that's like a magnet too, so I can put it right on the fridge. Get it whenever I want.
I need that.
Yeah, because especially if you're trying, because that's why I got it, because I was like, I'm gonna try making like rare, medium rare, whatever. But I'm too scared if it's like not hot enough, so I gotta like use a thermometer to make sure that shit is cooked. And yeah, what did I have? I had I had Chipotle today. I had Chipotle. That's all I had today. I had 3
Chipotle.
Excuse me.
I wish we had Chipotle, man.
3
I want to
crunchy
try
tacos.
it so bad.
Do you guys have Mexican food at all?
Nah, man. We got no Mexican food over here.
Dude, they're like so removed from Mexican anything over there. I don't really see that happening.
I've never seen a Mexican person in my life.
Have you ever had a taco?
Yeah, but like white tacos, like white person taco. Like,
you know what's funny though? Even Japan has Mexican food though.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. We don't have any of it, man. I've literally never seen a Mexican person in my entire life. Ever.
Really?
Like, ever. Never. I've never seen a Mexican person in my life.
That's wild to think about.
Like, obviously I've seen them, like, in
videos
on like
and stuff, videos but like, and TV and stuff, but like in person.
In person, I've never seen one. There's definitely Mexicans here. Okay, I'm not saying that like there aren't. I'm just saying that I've never seen one.
It's like, extremely rare compared to the population size. That's crazy. That's something I never really
and it's not like
about.
We aren't multicultural. Like we have hella like other types of people. But just I've seen like every other type of person, dude. Like if Australia race was like Pokemon Go, dude, man, Mexicans, they aren't pulling up at all. They're hard to catch. They're hard to fucking
They're
hard to
rare.
see. They're rare.
That's
They're
crazy.
rare ones.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because like
It's
being
pretty
in
nuts.
America, like there's no ethnicity I've rarely seen. You just see everything here. At least being on the East Coast, maybe in other regions it's a bit different, but being Northeast, you just
Dude.
see everything.
Black, Indian, like different types of
Asian,
Indian, Asian,
yeah,
like
Caribbean, Jamaican, Dominican, like everything, right? Like, yeah, that's crazy because I guess that's not even really necessarily an American thing, because I'm sure there's people who live in like fucking Montana, Utah, Nebraska. They probably haven't seen many different people either, unless they travel. So that's probably a coastal thing, I feel, like a West Coast, probably East Coast thing, since they're close to, ports, seaports, and airplanes and all that kind of stuff. What, Mike? What's up? What?
Hey?
What?
What? What's wrong?
the way Tom is staring at the camera or whatever he's staring at.
Bro, it's just one of them ones, all right? I'm looking at Final Fantasy, man. Come on.
Why you look at Final Fantasy like that?
I'm just dead, Mike. Jeez, dude. The fact that I'm conscious and talking is an achievement, all right?
Oh
Let me
my
live.
god. Oh man. All right. So we got a decent amount to talk about today. Some stuff we've been meaning to get to for the last week or two, but wanted to let them cook a little bit. I guess we'll start with the beta though, because that's kind of what we just recently got out of the PSO2 NGS beta. That was still happening during last pod. But yeah, we've all played the hell out of it. We're waiting for it. We want it. We got Tompi over to the NGS side.
You
Yes,
did.
yes.
I want to play it so bad, bro. I want to play not Tekka. I want to play Force Boy with the card thing.
Yeah, Talus. Yeah,
Duelist?
Dude, I'm trying to game up. Seriously, like I'm so excited for that game, dude.
So what?
Fucking excited.
What did you guys think about it? What's the sauce? I mean, I was juiced up
It's
for
so
it.
pretty. It's such a pretty game, man. Like, it's so pretty, and it feels so good to hit shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, it feels real good. Because I had already played the JP closed beta, which was cool, and I was like, this is sick. I'm excited for it, and I really wanted everybody else to be able to play it too, which we finally got to that this past weekend, and it was sick again. Being able to read everything was awesome. I don't know if it's the Microsoft servers or maybe just the server load itself, since it was global, but there was a little bit of latency stuff going on. But I think because I was like, man, Japan servers had it locked, and I don't know what's going on with Microsoft. But then somebody else was telling me, they were like, there was way more people on global than there was on Japan, because Japan was only Japan unless they, gave you a VPN or something. That makes
sense.
And I was like, you know what? That makes sense. Yeah. So I'm sure, hopefully they're figuring out that stuff. Because yeah, there was a lot of people. But I mean, what classes were y'all playing? I know Tom was playing Force, but what were you playing, Mike?
Hunter, Fighter, but I probably should have switched it around, because the main skill for Hunter, I don't really need that. Switch it, but I like playing with the sword.
Yeah.
And man, I just want to play this game now. I don't like. I just want to play this game now. Like, everything, the world, like everything, the music, the bells, PSO and its bells, like everything. I love the enemies. Like, I just want it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm suffering, man. Like, and then I go and play Rise, and I'm just like, man, I just want more shit in this game.
Yeah.
I keep fighting Rathian.
Dude,
like I'm
you
coping.
are fighting so many. That's all I ever see you post related to Monster Hunter now.
Coping.
Unless it's a video, it's just, hey, look, I killed another Rathian. That's it. That's all I ever see. Another Rathian dead.
Yeah, this time it's like like 6-something minutes now. Yeah. Oh wait, no, now it's 4 minutes.
Yeah, I saw 4 minutes of Rathian. Flooded Forest. How many Rathian have you killed? 600.
If I check, it'll be a lot. And I don't catch them either. Like I think I killed like 800 monsters and captured 37.
Oh, damn, you hunting.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd be getting too annoyed. That's like a whole thing in itself. I don't know if we've talked about that. Oh wait, we're still talking about NGS. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, we talking about that. Yeah. Yo, when do you think the game's gonna come out though?
I'm thinking like June 9th-ish, because that is when they were showing that yeah, that's the next maintenance. No, that's the next maintenance.
Oh, you mean like on June 9th, right?
Yeah, the next maintenance is the 26th. It's the 22nd today.
I feel like everyone's saying that it'll be on June 9th.
Yeah, because I mean, if they give us the graphical update, and I think that comes with like the character creation or whatever stuff too, this coming maintenance, the 26th, then we got to be getting the game in the 9th. I mean, there's only, if they're doing it on a maintenance day, which I don't know how MMOs release, if they like follow normal gaming release days or not. Like, I'm not really too sure because I don't play too many MMOs. But if they don't, then I mean, if it's happening on a maintenance, it's either the 9th or the 23rd.
Yeah.
Unless they just pick a random ass day and we're like, here's NGS. But yeah, it'll either be on the 9th or the 23rd, because that's when the bi-weekly maintenances are. And I'm hoping it's the 9th, because they're saying a lot. Like, there's all these campaigns that are going till NGS launches or whatever. So it's like, how long are these campaigns going? You know, till July, basically. They're probably just going till the beginning of June, which is when we'll be getting, I hope.
I kind of wish
we'll be getting it.
They would say I kind of wish they would say more though.
Well, we got that stream next week. That stream is the prologue stream on the 24th, I think. Yeah. Something like that. 20-something next week. Yeah, 25th, 24th. I don't know. Japan time, America time. I don't know. It's somewhere between those 2-3 days. And I think that's when they're going to tell us the date. Like, May's over. Next week, May's over. So they got to be telling us the date next week. And then they'll be like, in 2 weeks, here we go. I hope.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I hope, but I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the end of the fucking month.
Fucking June 30th.
Oh my god!
Last day. They do an off week maintenance. That's a Wednesday. I mean, they could do an off week maintenance. Here's NGS. Fucking June 30th. That would fucking suck though, because I'm really juiced up for that game. Yeah, that beta was a lot of fun. I switched it up and did Tekker Hunter. I did Hunter Tekker in the JP one. So I switched it and did Tekker Hunter this one. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do in the full game, because, well, I guess it depends until we see the skills, but at least based off the skills that we saw in the beta this time, like, yeah, I'll get, my buffs, and then because take everything from Hunter except like Warcry and Iron Will. So it's like, what do I need to main
you don't
class
really
that for?
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, you don't really need to main class it, at least from what we saw. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, that beta was so good, man. So pretty. Those enemies are sick. That Bujin dude is so cool. The ninja dude.
Even though I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing either. Dude, Tom, you are fucking zoinked out, bro.
I'm fucked up. I told you. I said I'm fucked. I said I'm fucked up. I am. I'm sorry. Sick, man.
All right. Oh my god. What'd you like about Force, Tom?
Oh.
What pulled you to Force?
Dude, I don't know, because I tried all the other classes, yeah. Like, and they were all fun. I just feel like Force, I like the element stuff. It feels really fun and like interactive. It looks cool. The explosions are big and cool. I don't know. I don't know why I picked it. When I was making my character, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll do this. I don't usually like wizards and mages and shit in games. I usually stay away from them. Not really my type of aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun, man. I really enjoyed it. And I was watching some vids about Talus, and there was like a video of like explaining it for like 30 seconds that like PSO released, and I was like, man, it's fucking awesome. I'm gonna play that.
Yeah, you played wasn't there like a card class in 14?
Yes, Astro in
Astro,
14, which I like. I don't main it, but I like it. I like
okay.
the aesthetic of it, but I don't like playing healers in games at all. I think that healing in most games, for me at least, is boring as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So Astro is a healer in 14, so I don't really like the gameplay of it. Whereas like Talus, that's big damage, bro. In PSO, you just do damage and you have cards. So that was like, I think that was the reason why I went with Force, right? Because I wanted to play Talus, and there was no Talus in the beta, but it felt good, dude. The class felt fun, and I tried out every other class for a little bit, and nothing felt as fun. So I was like, cool, this is what I'm gonna play in the game. And the moment that I can get a Talus, I'm gonna equip that shit. But I'll probably still use those big rod things anyway, because it's fun. I like it.
Yeah,
fun class.
So
game just feels good, man.
Yeah, so that's a question I have for you, because like both Mike and I played PSO2, and then we're gonna play NGS. You tried PSO2 and you were like, and then now you played NGS and you're like, I'm fucking ready. So like, what was the main difference between the two that was like, all right, I'm here?
Number one, my approach to it is different. I think that's helping a lot. Like, I'm not being told that I have to do certain things. I'm just gonna play the game however I want to play the game, and like learn the game how I want to play the game. And if I fuck up, then I fuck up, and it doesn't really matter. I'm not like too fussed about like the meta and shit like that. And I feel like the game is like, it presents itself a lot better. At least from what I could tell with the beta, like it didn't feel overwhelming at all. Like it let me do cool shit, and then was like, here's all these systems, and you can learn about them at your own pace. You're gonna have to read 7 fucking text boxes and then never be told about them again. Like here's these things, and you can figure it out. And even if you don't really want to do that, you can just go kill shit and have fun. And I don't know, it just like suited how my brain works more. I was just running around killing shit for like 3 hours, dude. I didn't do anything else. I just wanted to kill stuff. Like, and then when I went back to like the city, I could like fuck around and like talk to all the NPCs and like learn all these like systems and like all the subclass shit. Like, I didn't feel like I had to learn all this shit in like 20 minutes. It was like I could take it at my own pace, I feel like. And the UI is so much better, dude. Holy shit. UI
That's like what's
better.
really cool is well, I mean, we'll see when we get the full game, but at least in the beta, it was literally like drop. You could play it as drop and just go if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like if you just want to, that place looks cool. What's over there? You just go over there. I mean, granted, there's like level differentiations and stuff like that. But as far as just, there's some enemies out there, I want to go hit them. You could just like go out there and hit them. And that felt really good. If you wanted to talk to NPCs and learn stuff, you could. And they didn't tell you a Bible's worth of text. It was like, here's a drink stand. You get buffs kind of stuff, which felt really good. But yeah, so that's cool. I am juiced. I am juiced up. I'm hoping they tell us that date on the 24th, and I want it to be the 9th, but if it's the 23rd, that's maybe a little better because I'll have a little bit more time to tell my job like I might be out for a week or so. Because I think I'm gonna take a couple days off for NGS release just to sink my teeth in. Because I think I'm gonna play the hell out of that. Now I don't think I am. I am gonna play the hell out of that. Yeah,
you are.
But stuff that's also on the 25th. I don't know, man. I can't keep up with these dates. The 3.0 for Rise. We're getting a stream, right? The stream on the 26th or 25th. A bunch of stuff is happening next week. A little light this week, but a bunch of stuff happening next week. So, yeah, they're showing the Rise 3.0 stream. Yeah. That's they're doing a stream for that to talk about whatever's going to be in it. And for this one, we don't know shit, which I like. We don't know.
I want to talk about this because ever since, and one of the tweets, they were like, you're going to need 1.4 gigs to download this. And then everyone's like, literally on Twitter, hyper analyzing this. Like, so if it's like 1.4, that's a lot more than the last one. And Capcom is also good at, like condensing their game files. So maybe this might be a lot bigger than we think it's going to be. Like maybe they might add two more big maps and stuff like that. And, maybe Sergio's might come, maybe like Ukanlos, we like a lot of shit coming, man. Possibly G rank, bro. We gonna get G rank already? We gonna get G rank?
Can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
People need
we gonna get G rank next week.
People need to enjoy more than one game, and it's like, I know there's people who are gonna watch this and listen to this and be like, Sammy, but you only care about Monster Hunter. Yeah, but I fucking grew up. Damn it, I enjoy other shit now too. Like, it's 1.4 gigs, and they're telling us what the fuck is in it next week. Fucking relax.
Who cares, man?
But dude, like, that means something. Like, we're probably gonna get layered weapons and all type of... Dude, they're gonna surprise us all and give us G rank next week. Next week, we're gonna get
2 months after the game.
They're gonna
came out.
defy all marketing prowess that they've acquired and give up millions of dollars in a second game's worth of revenue to release a free update next week.
Yeah, that's G rank for free. Because G rank should be free, apparently.
Oh my god. That's a thing. They're saying that out in the Monster Hunter streets.
Dude,
I don't even know what they're saying anymore.
Iceborne! We gotta pay for Iceborne? What the fuck? You just added some like...
That's literally... Like,
Palette
Iceborne
swap
is
monsters?
literally cheaper than every G rank version before it because it's not the price of a full game.
That's
like
because
every G rank version has been before it.
Because all the fivers were saying that. People who didn't play any other Monster Hunter game. Like, we're looking at this game as like a regular AAA. First of all, World ain't even a AAA game. It just looked like one. Like,
well, I don't even know what the hell AAA is.
Me neither.
AAA, it just means like
that's
the
just
budget.
Call of Duty.
Yeah,
is that
what
Call of
does
Duty?
it mean? What, like
World was made cheap.
No, it
I mean,
wasn't.
I don't fucking know.
It was. I was talking to.
Actually, that's a great point.
I was.
I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know how much they spent.
No
And
clue.
how much
Okay,
makes
I
that
don't-
AAA or not? I'm not saying it isn't AAA. I'm just saying I don't
Well, yeah,
fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know
That's what
either.
I'm saying. I don't
I've-
care
I-
less.
I just like a certain someone tells me these things of a reputable source.
Oh, he's got
So it's
Uncle
like-
Capcom in the back pocket. What the?
Yeah, so
Where's our sponsorship? Where's the PVC Pod Capcom sponsorship? If you got
You gotta
Uncle
get
Capcom in the
serious.
back pocket, what the
What
hell?
are they adding layered armor of us, dude? Just put us in the game.
We get fucking layered PVC pod. It's just our fucking.
I fucking hope they give me eyebrows, cause fuck.
It's just
but that's all it is. So for me, it's a fucking PVC hat. For Tom, it's a beanie and long hair. And for Mike, it's fucking eyeliner.
cyberpunk hoodie.
It's fucking eyeliner, curly hair, and a cyberpunk hoodie.
I mean, they work with CDPR before on The Witcher. Just put the cyberpunk hoodie in.
No, it's you wearing a cyberpunk hoodie. No, it's got to
Yeah.
be specifically
That's
Kappa Mikey layered.
Yeah.
PVC pod layered. Come on, Socks. Make it happen. Put us in the game.
Work harder.
Chop
Come
chop.
on. That's really funny.
Oh my god.
I want to be in the game.
Dude, I'm
Yo,
just
dude,
imagining
I mean,
like the
Sega
shitty
put
3D
Animana-
render.
And PSO.
Oh my god, the fucking scratch. The redhead with the mod code scratch. Yeah, they basically did. I wonder if that image existed
Oh,
before
no.
that scratch though. I think it did.
I don't know,
Guys, I think
man.
that scratch
I've
was
never
on
seen
JP.
the orange hair gave it away. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Sega's cool like that. I could see. I mean, their whole Arcs Hour thing is really cool. How they actually have something, official PSO. But I mean, Capcom does that too. I didn't finish what I was saying, but the official PSO stream, then they get other content creators on, and they talk to them. But Capcom has done that as well with Monster Hunter. So
Yeah, but they don't look out for the smaller ones. I gotta get Shepherd on there.
well, the thing is, that's what we were saying with PSO. Everything. Well, now comparatively, right? Because I feel like that's something we're comparing, right? We're comparing PSO to Monster Hunter, which in the current state, Monster Hunter is way bigger than PSO, at least in the global side. Like,
Yeah.
there's not even
I mean,
comparison. Like I look at I
everywhere.
go on Twitch and it's like 100 people watching PSO, and it's always at
Yeah.
least 3K in Monster Hunter Rise alone. So
Everywhere, even in Japan.
yeah, so you compare that, sure, but you look at it in just the PSO sense, and the folks they generally reach out to Arcs Hour are big, relatively speaking, in the PSO community. So I think it's still relative when we see NGS come out and it blows up like World did, and it's gonna be the same thing. It's shit's gonna blow up.
I mean, I have a better chance of appearing on Arcs Hour than I do on any Capcom stream.
Well, you don't
Because-
stream.
Well, not even. Well, I don't. But
You gotta stream to
Is that
show
a-
up on the stream.
that's a requirement.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
What the hell?
And this is
Bruh.
why we record. This pod is fucking scuffed. He's gone.
Bruh. Oh shit.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, boys. What's up?
You back? Did your internet just die or did you hit something?
Yeah, I can't believe that this is the first time this has happened in this pod, man. Like, this is Australian internet. This happens all the fucking time, and this is the first time it's happened during the pod.
Yeah.
Our streak is actually pretty good, but yeah, this internet cut for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's actually same thing with the fucking Discord thing. That has not happened during the pod. Like, it's happened on my stream, but the weird Discord shit, that hasn't happened during the pod yet until today.
Yeah.
So yeah, fucking we're on a
just
stream.
One of those days.
Dude, this is a fucking scuffed ass pod. Well, I mean, I would cut we can cut all that shit out. There was a good pause there.
Wait, you don't got to stream. Blacktop Basics don't stream.
Wait. I didn't cut back in yet. Hold up. Damn. I'm cutting that stuff out. Like, let me get back into it. Hold it.
I better still get my XP for this MSQ roulette. Seriously.
Dude, finish your fucking 14 shit. And then we can cut back in.
Dude, nah. Literally, this is like an hour and a half long roulette. It's AFK. Like, I don't have to do anything. I just tab out. Like, I'm not doing anything in the game. I just like launch it and then leave my character still. So it's all good. But damn, I better get my damn XP. Like, fuck.
All right. And we're back. We back. All right. Tom's net died for a little bit. Actually, first time in fucking 12 weeks. That's a big ass streak.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we back. Full cutout. Usually we get a freeze or some robot voice, but that was full cutout.
No, that was just cut.
All right, what were we saying? Oh, Mike, you were saying you wouldn't be on the Capcom stream, and I said it's because you don't stream.
You don't need this. Blacktop Basics don't stream.
Who's that? Who is this?
See, this is what I'm saying though. It's smaller community, right? So wait, how many people
just being
streaming?
a YouTuber don't count?
Well, no, I'm saying how many like consistent up there, knowledgeable, whatever PSO2 streamers are there, right? How many are there for them to really choose from? Compared to the amount there's for Monster Hunter, right?
Not so Capcom is pretty much like, well, you little shit, you don't even stream. All you do is make YouTube videos and shit post on Twitter, and you curse too much. No, you're not coming on here.
Yeah.
Well, also they're not doing any streams anyway.
Yeah, but even if they did, I'm not Henry, so I'm not gonna make.
That's not true. I've been on there.
Yeah, well, you don't. Your image is not as like shit postery as me.
What?
That is a lie. What are you talking about?
Look at my Twitter profile pic. It's me with fucking laser eyeballs.
No, you're right. You're right.
I am a product of shit post, and shit post is the only reason I'm literally Discord partner. That channel is the sole reason. But I said the R word. I said the R word. What does that mean, right?
On Twitter.
Wait, racist?
No.
Is it 4 letters?
Rappers?
And rhymes with ape?
I said Riri. Okay.
Oh.
Rihanna? I love Rihanna.
Oh.
I said Riri.
What is happening? I feel like my internet should have just stayed cut out.
No, like sweet tart, like that one. Is it that one? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh. Well, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have said that on Twitter. I'll be honest.
Oh, I thought you were saying like just then you said it. I was like, no, did you?
No. He's just saying what he did say. I mean, yeah, maybe that's the thing. This is a topic we didn't even plan to stumble on. Look, it's a thing. All right. Yes, we want to be ourselves, express ourselves, all that. But we live in a fucking sensitive society now. 2021 is not 2008. That's a fact, right?
You are spitting cold facts, dude.
It's just not. Like straight up from
Hot
time,
take.
like literally 2021 isn't 2008, but as far as the internet, like the internet of 2021, emotionally, expressively, what's accepted, what's not accepted, it's just a lot of that stuff you just can't say anymore.
I mean, the R word won't get you canceled unless you're directing it at someone specifically, I would probably say. But I mean,
I don't know about that. I think it probably could get you canceled.
Yeah.
Really?
And well, this is what I'm saying, right? So sensitivity is just different, right? Whether you're on the side of fucking I'm say what I want or you're not.
Video right now.
Sensitivity is different regardless. So and with us having the internet, having the power of whatever in our hands, so do all these companies, and they see that. And I think there is value in just being yourself, being blunt, being straightforward, saying what you need to. But there's always a slippery slope, a gray line or whatever with that kind of stuff on what you could say, and not in the sense that you can't say it, but Big Brother's always watching kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Wait, we gotta delete the pod.
What?
Why?
This is evidence. Because even after I delete the video,
see, but no, that's
someone
the thing,
can come
though.
on here and be like, "Hey, he still said it though."
No, because there's the thing, right? That's the thing that I am with, though, right? Like, you say something, you say it. If you mean it, you say it, and you fucking hold it. Whatever comes with it, fucking comes with it. Like, that's just what it is, right?
I was gonna say that I feel like if you hold on to what you say, usually, like, you can actually like be immune to being canceled. Like, if you really don't give a fuck, like, that shit's not gonna harm you. Like, if you cave and try to like apologize or whatever. It depends on what you say. If you say something like really offensive, that's different. But something that's like, oh, people are too sensitive for, if you just be like, yeah, I said what I said, like, what about it? Like, then ain't nobody canceling you. Like,
there's a difference of like bluntness and then just saying stuff that's just straight up like foul. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you're saying whatever to. And what I mean is the sense of, excuse me. Companies see all that, right? Whether they say it or not, like whether they're saying, "Oh, I saw you say that," they see that stuff, and fucking blacklists exist. Like whether people know it or not, companies have blacklists, and they're like, "Well, he's out of here. Sorry, bye. We're not gonna work with that person." And that's the thing too. If you care about that, right? Because there's content creators who fucking great numbers, do whatever the fuck they want, and they say bullshit all they want, and they don't give a fuck if a company works with them. Who cares? And that's fucking fine too, right? If you don't give a shit, say whatever the fuck you want, and as long as you're not saying like, you know what I'm saying, super foul shit, like straight up racism, sexism kind of shit like that,
different,
right?
Yeah.
Just saying whatever the fuck you want, and you don't care about a company working with you, like fucking who cares? Go off. You know what I'm saying? But they're there. It's like we all got a Twitter account. They got one too.
Socks DM'd me that day.
Wait, relax. You can't be putting your DMs out on the pod.
Oh.
Is this safe?
Oh, I mean, is it?
I don't know what he said.
If you got to think about it, it isn't.
If you got to think about it,
let's
then
step
it
past
isn't.
this one, Mike.
Yeah.
He just said,
oh God.
He just said, just be careful. That's all.
Okay. All right.
It wasn't like.
Yeah. Well, even that.
Like,
Yeah. Just be careful. Exactly. And that's my point, right? Everybody got a Twitter account. And just because you delete it doesn't mean that shit's not cached in Google and somebody can find it. Also, but the other side of that is people grow up and fucking change. And that's some shit that's stupid, right? People digging up old tweets is dumb. I think that shit is so stupid when you're digging up tweets of somebody who was a teenager saying some fucking raunchy, dumb shit. Because like I just said, the internet 10 years ago was a much different place than it is now. Shit was just different. Sensitivity was different. Awareness was different. Just knowledge about things was just different. So you're just saying shit because you fucking saying shit. So that when people dig up old tweets and the person is clearly somebody like they've changed, they've grown up, they've smarter, they're more aware, they know more stuff, they know that's fucked up and I don't think that way anymore. And then people are like, look what they did 10 years ago. Fuck them. It's like, dude, fucking grow up. Like you grow up. You know what I'm saying? We were just talking about that last pod when I was fucking mad at people not playing Monster Hunter when they were just chilling on their Switch. Like that was fucking stupid. But I grew up and realized that that's dumb. And that comes with all that stuff.
I just think it's so counterintuitive. Like, because it's like one strike, you're out. It's like, that don't make sense.
But that's the thing, too, is that shit's not real either. It's just like the same way somebody doing something awesome, hey, that came and went, or somebody did something shitty, it just comes and goes. Oh yeah, that's true. So shitty. And then a week later, nobody fucking remembers or cares.
But then, like, it's like Pro Jarrett, for example. That whole Pro Jarrett situation, we found out that, like, a lot of that stuff was, like, kind of fabricated. So, you know, but there's a lot of people who check out after the bad news has already passed. Yeah. So a lot of people still think that he did all of that shit, even though it was proven he didn't, or at least not to that extent. So it's like once like the negative news comes out and people consume it, they check out after that. They already have their negative opinion of you already. It's not gonna, and even if the truth comes out, a lot of people aren't going to change their opinion about you because they already checked out already.
Yeah. And that's true. That definitely is a thing that's real and that's shitty, right? That's why that kind of stuff, it was last year, right? The whole Me Too, all that stuff coming out was crazy. I was sitting back. That was last summer. I can't even remember. But you know what I'm talking about, right? When a whole bunch of just assault allegations, all that kind of stuff was coming out. Are you talking about
Smash?
No, well,
that was last year.
It was in that field, but like a lot of like streamers and all that kind of stuff. Like this went down at a con, like all that kind of stuff was just happening.
Oh yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, so like when all that stuff was going down, I was sitting home like, did I ever like just look at somebody weird? Did I just, dude? Like I was shook. Like I was sitting here talking to Heather. I was like, have you ever seen me do anything off? Like maybe. That shit's scary because that kind of stuff can definitely fuck you up. Like, there's definitely people who there's a lot of people
could literally
who were
think
just
back
gone
and say, you know what, he did look at me weird. I'm gonna like say something about that,
and it's like
just fuck everything up.
Yeah, and like I'm not.
That is fucked up, dude. Like,
and it's crazy.
I was talking to my brother about it like 2 days ago, I think. This process of like these you kind of got to be light about how you say it, right? These exaggerated situations that are discussed in a manner that they don't actually hit, right? A dude looking at you wrong isn't you getting raped, right? And that is a thing that is said that is bad for rape victims. Right? Like that word needs to hold weight. When someone says I was sexually assaulted, that needs to be like, oh fuck. Like we need to like do something, right? And the more like bullshit that comes around that like situation, it like dampens that word. You know, it's the same as how like depressed and anxious and OCD have become like
OCD, PTSD,
casual things.
Yeah, and
right.
I mean,
they've become like.
I'm sure we've all just said it just casually.
100%. Yeah,
but yeah, and it does. It dampens the word.
It dampens it, and it's like it's so important that those situations are treated, you know, as seriously as possible. I just wish that people were more direct and honest about what was happening to them. If you were made to feel like uncomfortable by a dude, fucking call that dude out and say that he's a fucking loser, but don't say that he raped you. Not for that dude's sake, but for like rape victim's sake, because it's like a different level of shit. Like you can't dampen that, in my opinion, and that happens really, really often, and it worries me for sure.
Yeah, because it's like, and it's such a, like you said, it's a tricky thing, especially when it, there's a lot more often than not, it's just an interaction between the two people, and there's no other kind of outside third party to at least see whether the effects are different for all parties involved, but at least to physically see something, a lot of times you can't. So it's like, it's so scary, and on both sides, right? From obviously the whoever is on the side of being assaulted or whatever, it's scary just being in cons. And I mean, I've been to a lot of cons at this point. This last year, having all that shit canceled was a nice breath of just, I'm chilling. But I've been to a lot of cons, and fucking nasty shit happens. Like, it happens. And not to say I've seen nasty shit happen, but you can see a situation where something might lead to it. And you're like, I don't know about that. It's real. So it's like, by no means is it like, oh, that stuff doesn't happen. Like, it does. And it's fucked up. But from the other side, like, man, that's another reason why I was kind of glad cons were over, because I was scared to go to a con again. I was like, I don't want to say hi or look at anybody, say hello. Like, I don't want to give a hug, like nothing. No, nothing. I'm staying home. I'm not talking or touching nobody except for my wife, who loves me and I love her. That's it. I don't want to interact with anyone, because you never know how somebody might take that. And that's the thing too, how like both sides could be getting fucked up, right? Like, you could totally have a platonic kind of interaction from a culture that's normal for you, right? Like, say just us from a black culture. We're just, for the most part, you see somebody, you give them a hug, hands, whatever. We're generally kind of touchy. Not in any kind of creepy sense. That's just how we are. But you go in an environment where so many people are from so many different places, somebody could totally be extremely uncomfortable with that. And like, that's just a lack of clarity, and that stuff just happens so often. And then somebody could really be scarred from that, right? Like, if they've never been in a situation like that before, and now they're at a con and there's hundreds of thousands of people around them, and they just don't know how to react to that. And it's like, yeah, that fucked me up. And it's like, man, like, that's just such a scary situation to be in on both sides, because it's like, especially when there's no malicious intent there. When there is, obviously, fucking get that dude out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. He's gone. He's garbage, trash, piece of shit. Yeah. But when it's like not the intention, but the damage is there, that shit's so scary to me. It's like,
I'm kind of afraid of some shit like that happening if we get more festas in the West.
Just cons, dude, nerds don't know how to fucking act, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Just don't be weird. It's so easy.
Dude,
just don't be shitty.
Do not know how to fucking act.
It's insane.
And it's like, we're all, because so many of us are just fucking cooped up in a room playing video games, looking at fucking animation, looking at all this fucking fantasy shit that's not real.
I was like that, and I'm not a creep.
I know.
It's so hard to not be a creep.
It's not hard.
So easy.
It's not hard to not be a creep,
easy,
but goddamn, there's so many fucking creeps.
It's like
you just look at Twitter and you see it, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen a lot of things that I wish I didn't. Like, cringy things.
Yeah.
On Twitter, like I've seen Monster Hunter fans, like on Twitter, like reply to like porn post, but
dude,
in the most cringiest way possible.
Dude, I'm scared to like sexy pics from somebody I don't like actually know and haven't interacted with on Twitter. I just look at them sometimes and I'll just share them with Heather. Cause it's like, oh, well, what are you? It's like, dude, I don't even want it. Nope.
I'm good.
That almost happened to me today when I posted the don't watch porn picture, which literally I just woke up. I just woke up and thought of something stupid to post, and I just said, "Don't watch porn." And
I was waiting behind it. The most kiddie friendly game,
just to make people uncomfortable, like, and it worked. And then some people were like, somebody was like, "Yo, I know this out of pocket. I see you liking some of that horny shit on Twitter," and I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, you have, you know, I mean, I'm not serious about the picture, right?" But somebody was really like, it's actually really hard to get people not to watch porn because we have free porn sites now. It's not as easy to convince people not to watch that stuff. So I get what you're saying, like, but people are still gonna watch porn.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I mean, there's weird people everywhere, and maybe just because we're in the vicinity, but dude, there's so many fucking nerds that just need to relax and just stop being weird. It's not like, I think we're all kind of weird, right? But you can't. There's a weird. Like,
I mean, I'm a very awkward, weird person, but I don't want to come off creepy. I'm so afraid of coming off creepy that I'll be more awkward than anything.
Yeah.
Because I don't even want that association.
Yeah.
So that's why around a lot of women I seem awkward because I don't want to overstep.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like that's like one of the things, and it's like stupid, but that's like part of one of the reasons. Obviously, I like having Heather around because she's my wife. Oh God, I think the fucking allergy is starting. But that's like one of the other reasons I really like having her around, because it's like a safety net around other women as far as just being a male at a, as a space like that. It's like I'm with her. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm with her. It's just me and her, and I have no intentions of anything weird or creepy or nasty. None of that. I'm here with her, my wife. This is my wife. Look, I'm married. Please. I'm just saying hello. Like, it's fucking scary, man. It's fucking scary. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna fucking get there. Actually, that maybe this isn't a good fucking segue. Fuck
I know. I know where you're going, and I say, bro, right foot down. Let's get there. Let's go.
We're fucking here already, man. If this episode is going in the bin, then fucking put the whole thing in,
bro.
Twitch is like, this is the title of the blog. Look at this. Let's talk about hot tub streams. That's how I read this. I read this title like the fucking Captain America, when he's sitting straddling the chair, and he's like, "So you watched your first whatever," like like that's how I'm reading this meme right here. So let's talk about hot tub streams. So,
oh God,
that's how I read the title of this post. So let's be clear, right? I'm sure I can speak for the both of us. Get your fucking money, right? I don't give a shit.
Dude, yes. Get your bread. I couldn't care less.
Money. That 100%. Is it. So, yeah, basically, Twitch is making a category. Dude.
I feel like they got bullied into doing that, though.
And this is again. See, look, I'm gonna keep referencing other episodes, so y'all have to go back and watch other fucking episodes. Watch all of them. Go to the playlist. There's a playlist there. Me and Cups are like, look, the check ain't shit. Shit like this happens. Look, the check mark ain't shit. What is this platform? What's happening here? So there's a category now that they're adding. What is it exactly called? Hot tubs, fucking diners,
beaches, and
dives,
swimming pools or some shit.
Swim and beat. Like you can't even make this shit up, man. Community and advertiser feedback made clear that we need to offer more ways to control the content that's recommended, as well as where ads appear. So we're introducing a new category: pools, hot tubs, and beaches.
Bro, you have got to be fucking kidding me with this. All right, let's just okay. For people who don't know, there is a big trend now on Twitch, which is like girls who are conventionally attractive, getting in bikinis, putting their feet in a inflatable pool, and getting a bunch of money. All right, awesome, dude. Not for me. Couldn't really be about it personally, you know.
Dude.
But they're making their bread, bro, and I'm totally cool with that.
Fucking
couldn't care less, man. It's the same thing with like OnlyFans shit. It's like, dude, if you are attractive, get your damn bread. Like, who gives a shit? If people are willing to pay, that's not anyone else's business.
Yeah.
But there is like, you go, Mike.
You know what? I don't fucking get it. I don't understand how so many weird ass gamer dudes just type in Pornhub or something where like their job is
this is the difference. This is the difference is the relationship. Air quote, their relationship.
No, that's creepy,
I'm telling
man.
you. I'm telling you.
It is creepy, but it's what they're selling.
What it is.
Like, objectively.
The fact that I can go here, interact with this person, they interact with me, I give them money directly, I see it happen live, there's an interaction, it's for me. There may be 7,000 other people here, but it's for me. And
you know they got cam girls, though. The cam girls.
And it's no different. It's no different. It's identical. It's just different platform.
Where else can I peep the latest League of Legends match and this cutie in an inflatable hot tub? Same website. Right?
But okay, all right. You know what? I'm gonna
you know
just
what I'm
say
saying?
this.
Why the iPhone's so popular? Because you can do all the same shit you need to do on it in one little device.
Okay, but what these guys don't understand is that they could be paying for better content.
Who says it's better?
This might be their favorite thing in the whole world, Mike. This might be their favorite thing in the whole entire universe.
Dude, if you're gonna watch porn, you might as well watch it for the real reason why we watch porn.
But that's not porn, though. That's what I'm saying. It's the interaction. It's the same reason.
I don't want it
for the longest time.
It's not about you, Mike.
Yeah. For the longest time, I used to be like, why the fuck would I ever care about YouTube? I could just go to a Twitch stream and just talk to somebody. It's the same thing, except they want to see titties.
Mike, we agree, yeah? It's weird. Neither of us are about this shit. It's fucking weird. We all have girlfriends. Doesn't affect us, right? We don't need that. But some people, like, that's what they fuck with. Yeah. And, dude, if people are getting money for it, I couldn't care less. I just think it's so funny that Twitch tried to market this as like, oh, we want to cater for women on our platform, and like we don't want to like blame people for having attractive bodies and then get rid of them. It's like, shut up, you motherfuckers are just making money. Like you guys are just like, damn, our months are good.
They're bringing in Twitch mad money.
That exactly. It's a business. That's what it's always going to come down to. The thing that's just funny and stupid is like, you know, you go back 5-4 months ago, oh, you can't have your shirt off. You can't, like, all right, well, now this is cool because you're making a lot of money out of it, as opposed to some gamers being uncomfortable that a dude has their shirt off or a girl has her, you know, or cleavage showing or whatever, it's like, oh, y'all just needed some money in your pockets now. Got it. Cool. Okay. Beaches, bathtubs, and then fucking drive-bys, whatever.
Sounds like a fucking Young Thug album.
Beaches, bathtubs, and drive-bys.
Beaches, bathtubs, and drive-bys. That's a 2 Chainz album.
Yeah, that is. I feel like I've heard that bar before.
Me too.
Yeah, it's funny as hell though.
It is funny. It is really funny. I don't think that it matters, and people are really offended by it. I'm not gonna like pass comment on the whole like female streamers who are just trying to do their thing and this is like bad for them. I don't really understand that scene. So I'm not gonna like pass any judgment on it. But the people in those replies that are like, this is bullshit, like get rid of him off your platform. It's like, y'all realize that these motherfuckers are trying to make a bottom line, yeah? And these streams are helping them get that bottom line. And until an advertiser turns around and says, we are gonna leave. Like, bro, if Coke says we aren't going to advertise on your platform if you keep these things up, bet your fucking ass those things are gone.
It's gone.
But
gone.
For now, they're making money. So get over it. Don't watch it if you don't like it.
Yeah, that's like the thing.
Who cares?
There's like 2 different parties here. Mainly, there's like the people who really like that shit. And then the people who are... Titty streamer, get off of Twitch for video games.
And it's like, that's the thing
that
too.
On Twitch.
Twitch has been outside of video. Like, yes, it's primarily known for video games, but Twitch has been outside of video games for fucking. They've been trying to expand outside of video games for so long.
It's insane. In my uni course, one of my minors is music business, and we have an entire segment of our fucking degree about Twitch, about performing, selling, mixing, being a Twitch live streamer for music, bro. It's not just video games anymore, dog. Like, I'm in a fucking
there's so much
university degree, and they're teaching me about how Twitch interacts with music, right? Like,
and if anything, this past year showed that so much, right? Like with the pandemic, how many fucking people just came to Twitch, made a killing. Fucking Kenny Beats is like the #1 in my head for just like, he was doing his music thing. COVID hit. Fuck it, let me hit up Twitch, do my productions, do my music reviews, do my features, do whatever. And he's been popping. He was like, oh, I'll see how this works. And he's still pulling 4K views every stream. Killing it.
Bro, when Freddie Gibbs came to that motherfucker's
I have not seen that. I need to go back and watch that.
At the start of it, dude, Kenny is like, okay, just so you know, like, swears to a minimum, no N-words, no fucking B's or F's or whatever, like, just keep it as PC as you can. And Freddie's like, all right, sick, just instant hard R, like straight away. And like, dude, the entire stream is just Freddie making fun of how dumb Twitch is, and Kenny like sweating in the background, like, please don't get my shit banned, please. Like,
oh my god,
it's so funny, dude.
That shit is so fucking funny. Like, I still remember, crazy. It's like, he was like, I don't know what's going on. I hit the thing and turned the live off. They call me Kenny.
I don't know what a pog is.
I don't know what a pog is.
I don't know what a bit is. I don't know what a pog is. I keep turning my stream off by knocking something with my shoe. Everyone calls me Kenny Feet. Dude, he is a funny guy. And that stream is awesome. But dude, Freddie fucking with him and just watching Kenny sweat in the background was so fucking funny, dude. He found this, like, they were finding like a vocal sample to put at the start of this beat, and he got like Freddie found some fucked up, like really like vulgar, disgusting fucking like the most fucked words you'd ever hear, and he's just pressing play on it and looking at the camera, bro. Like, his shit and laughing, and Kenny's like trying to turn it off and shit. It's so funny. It's really funny.
Oh yeah, I gotta go back and watch that, because I saw like clips of it on Twitter, and I was like, I gotta see this whole fucking stream.
It's so funny, man. But yeah, dude, Twitch isn't a gamer boy thing anymore, man. Like, motherfuckers are using this shit for God, like everything, right? You got a Twitch homepage, there's like 5 video games and fucking T-Pain just talking to people, and then fucking IDK.
Dude, I see sports shows. I see sports on the front page of Switch. more than I see anything else whenever I go there. I'm angry because I don't want to fucking hear it and it auto plays. Not get off the platform. Don't fucking jam it down my goddamn throat. Whatever. Let me leave. But every time I go to the fucking front page, it's sports. I'm seeing that all the time.
For me, it's music.
Same thing,
I
right?
see a lot of music on mine.
Yeah, it's not games. Like, there's a lot of other shit on Twitch.
Still definitely a majority game.
Yeah, majority.
Nowhere near as much. Like,
it's a business. The point is to make more money. And there's more money in more things. So they're going to try to expand to more things until something is like, hey, this is a lot of money. And this bigger money is saying, get that smaller money out of here, AKA advertisers. So
yeah,
they're going to keep fucking doing it. And this shit's hilarious. And fucking get your money.
Yeah. And if you care, you're a fucking dweeb. I'm just going to put that like flat out there. If you are against this shit, like, dude, sex sells, yeah? It's been the thing for fucking ever. If you are attractive and you want to make your money by sitting in a hot tub and getting weird wrinkly fingers, then fucking, dude, who gives a shit? I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think about the difference between male armor and female armor in games like Monster Hunter? You know how, like, female armor always got to show thighs and shit?
Yeah, because people fucking literally what Tompy just said.
I know, but I feel there are a lot of it works, but there's like a lot of people who don't like it.
No, there's not a lot of people. Not comparatively.
They're wrong. They're
not
dumb and
comparatively.
wrong,
Because if it was a lot of people, they wouldn't do it, and the game wouldn't fucking sell.
Remember when they first showed the Kabamiki armor? And then the female one had open thighs, and a whole fucking big thing was made about it. You don't remember that?
Dude,
No.
That's something like that I feel we gotta just mention, right? Is how small spaces are, right? Like they're so tiny. They seem huge because we're in it. But they're so fucking tiny, right? The Twitter Monster Hunter community is so fucking small. Even with World and Iceborne, it's so fucking small, right?
Yeah.
And we're in
it's
it,
like a
right?
subcategory of a subcategory. Like it's tiny.
Like we're in there. So it's like, man, 50 people talking about this. This is crazy. That nobody fucking cares. Capcom doesn't give a shit. Right? Like that.
No.
Like, yes, they're community managers. They got to talk to the community and communicate. That's the fucking point, right? But like the amount of people, especially now with World and Iceborne, that don't know shit about Twitter, they fucking buy the game because they like Monster Hunter, boot it up, play it, fucking do whatever they got to do, and then go to bed and go to work, is way larger than this fucking small ass Twitter community that gets mad when there's not enough fucking man pants for the female characters. Like, it's so small. The amount of fucking people that get up in arms because 2.0 only gave us layered and didn't give us 50 other monsters. Like, yes, they listen. And the voice is important, and articulating your opinions and putting them out there properly in the right channels is important. By no means I'm saying it's not. But it's so fucking small, man. It's so small. And it's so hard to see that it's small when we're so much in it and in the field and on the platforms and social media and content and all that kind of stuff. But it's so fucking small, man. It's so small. So it's like, yeah, whatever. There's people who are mad that there's not enough man pants or male type outfits for females, but fucking they got a formula. Shit works, and what they tweak usually ends up working for the most part. So, fucking sex sells and fucking open thighs look great. So they fucking put them on the armor. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm
stick
always cool
figure women work for PSO, so
Dude, that's the thing that's so weird in that game is I don't even think it's stick figure women. There's just something weird with that fucking, those sliders are off. Cause I have seen the exact opposite of stick figure women many a times in PSO2. But the proportions in that game are just all fucking weird. The
I don't know.
proportions are
I
just
mean,
what's
I think it's a
weird.
cultural thing though, because over here, you'll see a lot more characters with like meat on their bones.
Oh,
Every
yeah,
time I
in this
watch-
cultural sense, yeah.
Yeah, when I
for
watch
sure.
Japanese videos, like every single female character is like this.
Yeah. Or they're 5 years old.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Dude, that was like when 14 came out, that was like, I almost stopped playing because of Lalafeld. I was like, I can't run around with other people this tiny around me. I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't
No,
be in a
it's fair
game
enough.
where people are this fucking tiny and have high pitched voices and look like kids running around me, and I'm supposed to be on the same playing field as them. I can't do it.
We call them potatoes.
No, we call them
Yes.
fucking idiots. We call them pathetic idiots if you pick that stupid fucking race.
Hey man, I played the Mikote. Is that what they're called? The cat ladies, the cat people.
That's why
Yeah.
I play.
Yeah,
Cat
I
girl,
played the
huh?
Mikote.
I play Bunny
so, I
Girl,
mean-
and then you can't wear hats. So I play Cat Girl. It is what it is.
I
Everyone's a
was-
weeb in this game.
I was a
Who
cat
cares?
girl, and then I was a dragon girl,
I was
and
Dragon
then
Girl,
I was
yeah.
a bunny girl. So yeah,
And yeah, that was my rotation was Dragon Girl, Dragon Boy for like 2 days, and then I realized that I couldn't see thighs anymore, so I went back to Dragon Girl. And then I was a human girl, and then I was a bunny girl for like fucking 7 months, and then I was like, man, I can't wear hats, so I wanted to wear
bro,
hats. So then I turned into a cat
Fantasias
girl.
in that game are crack.
Dude,
It's
oh
crack.
my fucking god, dude, my
It's
homie Ben spent like fucking $70 something on Fantasias in like 2 weeks on this goddamn game, bro. It's crack. It's literally crack.
What is that?
It's like the character change voucher, you know. It's like you.
Oh, okay.
It's like how you
But
re-edit
it's
your appearance
unlimited.
from the.
Oh, it's unlimited.
No,
Wait, what do you mean?
No,
Yeah.
You pay for one, and you get to change it once, but you get to change your entire appearance,
yeah.
your race, your gender, like.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not
it's
unlimited
unlimited in what you're able to change. Gotcha.
Yeah. But like,
Well,
you
also,
pay
what
for
you're able to
one.
buy, you can literally buy as much as you can actually buy. Like
What do you
for
mean?
Monster Hunter, I think you can only buy 6 or 7 vouchers, and then
Oh, the amount of vouchers. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's an
Yeah.
MMO, so why
Oh,
wouldn't
well,
they? Yeah.
yeah.
Like PSO,
But-
you could fucking buy as much of whatever the hell you want in that game, right?
Yeah. I would get indecisive because it's like 1 week I'll show up to my guild and I'm like, the regular female dragon girl, and then next week I'm a dude, and then they're like, oh, okay, you changed again, and then next week I'm another race. It's like, yeah, it became a
making that
problem.
money.
Have I talked on the pod about how I got free sub time for like 4.5 months on?
Oh
FF?
my god!
No, how'd you?
No,
how the fuck?
you have not. Yes, this is perfect timing. This ties in to yes. This is the time to bring that up. Yes, and Mike hasn't heard
And then,
it.
this actually resolved recently. I don't know if I told you, Sam, but this resolved recently. Like I don't get that sub time anymore. So back, I want to say about 6 months ago, I used to have a pink profile picture on, Discord. It was the one with like the girl with like the purple beanie with the pink hair, and it was like all pink
Mhm.
and stuff. For whatever reason, a lot of people thought I was a girl. Okay. I was also going through a phase where I did like that little C smiley face. Apparently that's an e-girl thing as well. I didn't know. But there was a particular guy in my Final Fantasy free company, which is like the guild, and he in the Discord, and he thought that I was an e-girl. All right. And he used to message me sometimes, and I would message him back, not knowing what he thought. And then I realized what he thought, and he started paying for my Final Fantasy subscription. And I couldn't stop it, right? So maybe
Dude,
once
this is
a
that fucking
fortnight.
true life. Like how they fucking I started eating plastic cups and I couldn't stop. Like,
my strange addiction, dude. Being a fucking
bro.
I couldn't.
My
stop.
guildmate thought I was an e-girl and I couldn't
And
stop.
I was insane, right? Like, and I never. Okay, I had two rules. I would never explicitly tell him that I was a girl. I would just heavily imply it, right? and I would like not make him think that I was interested in him. That was my rules in my head. I was like, if I stick to those rules, then it's his fault.
He was literally
fault.
thinking like a chick. Literally.
Dude. Okay. It was about 4.5, 5 months of this motherfucker paying my sub. I never asked him. Okay. He would just send me a code and it would happen. And I would say thanks heaps, love heart. And
C smile.
And yeah, C smile, XX. And then said like an anime girl gif of like a cheer, right? and I would message him back like once every fortnight or whatever, like saying like haha or like wow or like a word, you know what I mean? And he was I don't know. I never implied that we were dating or anything. He just gave me FF sub. I convinced myself that he somehow got it for free and would just send me a code because he thought we were friends. I knew deep down that he was spending $30 on this shit, bro. I knew it. Like, I knew what was happening, but I just couldn't stop it, right? I was broke as hell. I was getting my FF sub for free. It was fucking awesome. I want to say last month, right? He messaged me telling me that he was in love, okay? And I was like, all right,
no.
this has come to like a fork in the road of like I'm either literal Satan or I'm gonna call this off. And if I wasn't dating someone, dude, I would have gone down the Satan route 100%. I'm not a good enough person, right? But I felt like it was kind of cheaty. Like so I told him, I was like, hey man, like I'm a dude. Just so you know, and I don't feel anything towards you. I told him straight up, I was like, I honest to God don't even know if I would consider you like a friend of mine. Like
oh my God.
And I told him I was honest. I was like,
let him down.
Yeah, I was like, I was
hard.
very honest. I was like, I'm a dude. We aren't friends. I just really liked you paying for my sub time. Like that's 100% honest. I'm sorry. Like, and you know what? Dude, I felt so bad. This motherfucker said, it's so good. I'm bi, and I feel a genuine connection with you. And I wanted,
no.
And I was like, bro, like, number one, I'm going to hell. Hell.
Gotcha, bitch.
Dude, like hell. This motherfucker, dude, if we're saying like $20 a month, 23, whatever, $20 a month for like 6 months, dude, this motherfucker's like $120 on my bitch ass, right? And I'm telling him, so I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm seeing someone. Thanks for this sub time. If you want to keep paying for it, like and then he blocked me, okay?
Oh, that's where that that's where that
What?
Is that where the block people thing came from?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So he blocked me, and I decided that he unblocked me and started messaging me and was like, you know, he won't tell if I don't tell. So I'm like, look, dog, I'm gonna block you.
Oh my God.
So he's
He
right.
Won't tell him. I won't tell.
So I told him, man, I was like, dude,
I'm giving you $30 a month. You know, I won't tell anybody. I'm giving you $30.
And at that point, it was just too real, right? Like I was able to avoid it in my head until that point. I was like able to convince myself that it was okay what I was doing until that point, and I was like, I can't keep doing this, man. Like I cannot. Like I'm telling you, bro, bottom of my heart, if I wasn't dating, I would 100% have taken that motherfucker's money. I don't care, dude. Like
dude, I remember when you were in it and you were like, dude, this guy is paying myself.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck. I felt no remorse, like at all. If this guy is stupid enough to pay my sub, that's on him, not me, right? That was my mentality. Just an absolute asshole, right? So now, for the first time in like half a year, I paid my FF sub last month. And I hated every second of it. Every second, dude, that $30 came out of my damn account, I was like, God, I really should have kept this shit going. Like, I really should have. And you know what? I told my girl, dude. You know what my girl said? My girl said she respected the damn hustle. Yeah, she was like, fucking run off. You're good. She said, if you're a good e-girl, then fucking, dude, like...
Fucking run it.
Hell. I'm going to hell, dude. This motherfucker said that he was in love with me. Like, how, bro? I sent you a message a fortnight on a good week.
That's a crazy turn. I'm bi and I feel a connection. That's
the crazy thing. Yeah,
I was not. I lied to you.
I lied to you, and blah blah blah. And then him turning around and saying, "It's all good. Don't worry, I'm bi." So, it's like, yeah, dude, me too. But like, I was still not doing this. Like,
oh my God, that's fucking hilarious.
It was insane, dude. It honestly, like, I kind of feel like a fucking asshole for it. I kind of feel real bad for it because he's obviously like he's very clearly not in the best mental state if he's fallen in love with someone who sends him a message every 2 weeks. So I felt kind of bad for it, but then it's also like, dude, like that's like what we were saying about the hot tub streamers, bro. Get your damn money. I'm trying to get my money. Like,
get that.
That's
free
like
sub.
2 dinners. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fucking, it is what it is. I don't even. Here's the worst part. Yeah, I don't even know this motherfucker's name. I know nothing about this guy at all.
Oh my God.
Like,
yeah, that's what it's like. Come on, like, how are you feeling connection when all I said was
that's
hi?
what I'm saying.
You know?
That's why I feel bad about it because, like, okay, he's obviously not in the best spot. Like,
it sounds like
he
was probably lonely or something.
Yeah, so I feel like a bit of an asshole. And then in my head, I'm like, maybe I should just be his friend. But no, I can't do that. Like, that's fucked.
Not gonna work.
You know what though? Like, when I was younger, I felt like it was easier for me to probably have feelings for someone over a goddamn online game.
Oh my
but it's
God.
Like,
so like when I was younger, I fell for fucking everyone. Anyone and everyone. Like, fucking easy, man. Easy.
Instant, like, no worries.
Because like I never, like, it wasn't a thing for me. Like, I never always had like girlfriends or whatever. Like, I was generally just not like lonely, like I'm a sad fucking kid, like nobody cared about me. Like, that just wasn't me. So like, fucking, hey Sam, hope your day's going well. Oh fuck, shit.
I love you.
Like, oh my, yeah, like, I mean, I never said it out loud, right? But in my head, I'm like,
hey Sam, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm in love with you. Thanks for asking.
You know what's funny? It's like
always so easy,
dude. When I was playing, Ragnarok online when I was younger, there was this girl that would always go on quests and stuff with me in our guild. We got really close. We were talking on MSN and all that shit. And then it's like, I think she gave me her Facebook and I was like, oh wow, what? Like, she was like Black and Korean and she looked really good and she was an older chick and I liked older chicks. So even though I knew that shit was never gonna happen, but you know, after I left Ragnarok, like, I never heard from her again. The closest thing was linking up with one of my old friends. He was like, "Oh yeah, remember that girl we used to play with? I play this game with her now." And I was like,
"Oh, that girl we used to play with? I'm married to her now. She has 7 kids."
I was like, "Oh, well, can I play?"
What game is that?
Give me the Discord link. Fuck it.
But now it's like, I don't feel that anymore because I've been in a long distance relationship once, and I don't ever want to do that shit again.
Dude, it's rough.
Never.
It takes
I don't wanna do
a certain
It's fucking hard, man.
certain type of strength, man. It takes a certain type of strength on both sides.
And I did it for 3 years. So,
sheesh.
you know,
yeah.
It's hard, man. It's not easy.
It's
But
definitely
if you love them enough, then it is what it is, right? Like,
yep.
if you know that it's the person, then it's a worthwhile investment. But it's not fucking easy, man. It's real hard.
It is not easy at all.
I mean, you'd know for sure, Sam, because Heather and you are long distance until you motherfuckers just decided to move in and get married. So.
Yeah, dude. Like,
oh wait, dude, how long was that though?
How long were we just dating before we got married?
Well,
we met in the end of 2015. It was actually, I'm pretty sure Tompi would know when that time was. It was when I was doing the fucking Dark Souls marathon where I almost fucking deleted my whole stream because fucking Dark Souls 2. We met during that time, and then we like started talking and whatever, and then that was like December, because that's what it was. Demon's Dark December is like what I called it. So I was in like December, and then we were talking or whatever, and then I went over there and visited her in like March or April, and then she came and visited here that December. So I mean that was a year or so. Yeah, that went through 2016, and then the year after that, 2017, is when I moved out, got my place. She moved in here. She moved over here, and then we got married. So it was like a year and a half, 2 years of like dating before we just got together. We visited each other once each. But yeah, it was, I mean, that was like like go through all types of shit. And we all go through what we go through in life to get where we are, right? And it was just fucking perfect for both of us. It still is like I married my best friend who was fucking halfway across the globe.
Yeah, there's a stigma around it for sure. But I think when you meet that person and there's just that thing where it's like, it doesn't matter what it is, like it's worth it, you know?
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
And it becomes less of a, like, everyone thinks, oh, it'll be so hard, right? But in your head, it's like,
no,
just happy you met them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, without the long distance being a thing, I wouldn't have ever met this person in my life. And I want to marry this person. Like, I want to fucking live the rest of my life with them. So it's like, it becomes that thing of, the distance sucks, but it's also the reason why you met them. So
yeah. And it's a super test to a relationship, right? Because that's kind of the thing for me. Like all my previous relationships, they were all, oh man, I'm potting here. I'm about to make up a new fucking word. They were complacentionships. Ooh, your boy potting right now. No, but that's really what they were. They were all just like they were there because they were convenient. Like both of my college relationships were, hey, you're here, I'm here, you're kind of cute, I'm attractive to you, and we're in all the same classes and we got the same friends. So sure, like. That's it. Like, what do you really like? What do I really like? What about our actual compatibility, our family? Like, none of that shit actually works, but whatever. This will work while we're in class. And then the moment that shit's, all those like forced conveniences are gone, it's like, oh, we actually don't want to make this work. Like, you know, the moment I'm back at home working, you're back at home, or you're still at school doing whatever. Nah, we actually don't want to put work into this. So it's like, if we're that close, you know, if you can be that physically close with somebody and it doesn't work, it's like, obviously, but then you put in, 5,000 miles and you're still, that's a test. You know what I'm saying? If that's going to stand through all that, like, yeah, it's, it just makes it that much more worth it. Like it's easy to tell when a long distance is something that's going to stick because it's long distance, Yeah.
For me, I was 17 in that relationship. So I was young.
Oh, well, there's also age. Yeah, there's age too.
I was young, broke, and it was 3 years. So it was like, I don't know if I'm ever going to see you. We can't keep this up. Like, we gotta.
Yeah, there's a age thing too, right? Like Heather's older than me, but I was also I was an adult. I was 24, 25 or whatever. So like,
Yeah.
I could decide like I'm gonna go on a trip and go visit her because I have a fucking job and I can save up and go do that, and she could do the same and come here, kind of thing. You're you're 16 or whatever. You're still in fucking high school. Like what?
Yeah,
what are you doing? You got to go to class because your mom said so, right?
Dude.
Like
Yeah.
like it's a different kind of setting. So yeah, there's definitely the age, but yeah, I mean, I'm happily married. Again, we talked about that before on the last pod. We were like, "Oh, marriage, you're gonna lock down." It's like, no, dude, this is my best friend, and I get to look at her naked whenever I want. Like this fucking what the hell? There's no loss here.
Best thing ever.
It's fucking sick. I don't even know how we got there, but that was good. From the relationship thing with your
dude, people get married to people they don't even like really like.
That's an old ass mentality, though, man. I'm telling you,
dude. Do you know how many
shit?
When I worked at the Katagiri, the Japanese store, I would see so many like fine ass Japanese women with these like really rundown looking.
Well, that's a whole culture thing too, though, right? Like,
it's like you can tell they make money.
Works, by the way marriage works, like, and because there's a whole cultural difference between the way we are with that kind of stuff versus, Japan and all that. So, like, that's a whole thing in itself, aside from just the general stigma of marriage, right?
Yeah, because every time I saw a Japanese woman with a black guy, they were like the whitest black guy I've ever seen, like all the time. Like,
dude, that's a. All right, I didn't know we were gonna get here. Dude, we are all over the fucking place on this one, in good places. I didn't even know we were gonna get there, cause man, what you just said right there is a thing, right? The whitest black man. It's like, it seems like I know you've been on both sides of that. Like, I know.
I used to always get called like,
you talk white.
Yeah, I used to always get that.
Cause I enunciate? Like what?
Yeah. But it's like it's always a they talk and look the part. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just for the lack of a better term, okay?
Oh my god!
All right, I'll just say it. Okay, you always see them with a really successful looking black man. I'll say that. I'll say that. But it's like when I see them, the first thing that comes to my mind is that's the whitest black dude I ever seen. That's probably the only reason why she with that motherfucker. That's probably why.
Hey, but you like what you like, man. That's the thing. You like what you like, right?
Yeah.
You like what you like. That's at the end of the day for me, right? Because are we fucking going here on episode 12?
Yeah, go there.
Like, that's always been a thing for me, right? Obviously, my wife is white, right? Just going through my dating history, I think the closest to black girl I've dated, she was half black. She was half black and half white. I think her dad was like German or something.
Oh, man.
And it's like, that's always a thing, right? It's like, oh man, black man liking white women, and it's not even white women. Like the person who I dated in college for that complacentship, she was Indian, and that was like 3 or 4 years we dated. But it's just like, you like what you like, man. I don't know, and it's not even you just don't find the black woman attractive. Like, that is not it.
Okay,
at all.
you see,
like that is not it at all. This
is why I like to make the finest black or brown skinned women in the video games I play. because I've never actually really dated someone who was black. Like, and it's not because I don't want to. It's just because I just didn't run into someone that I fell in love with that was black. Like, that's the only reason.
You can't say that as a black man. You can't say that.
Well, I mean, that's what happened.
You're self-hating. You're self-hating.
I'm not. I really ain't.
Your Uncle Tom. You can't say that,
man.
Nah. Dude. And it's like one of the things too, because my mom, I know she's gonna be listening to this. She listens to every podcast. It was like one of the things, because she's very empowered and into people and all that kind of stuff. And that's like where I learn it from and everything. And like personally, it just growing up, it kind of always was like a bit of a, not like a struggle, like I couldn't fucking sleep at night, but just like, I know what she kind of wants. Like it's like a bit of a conflicting thing. Cause I know how she is and how she is just empowered, just all that. I'm pretty sure she was probably in the Black Panthers in college or some shit like that. I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past her, kind of thing. But I came up in, fucking going to Catholic school around a lot of white people. So I'm around what I'm around and I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? And then it's not like, because when I mentioned before on other podcasts, after school, I would go to like the Boys and Girls Club and there's everything there, all types of people. And there were black girls there I was into as well. But it was like,
yeah,
especially back then, like they don't like the fucking little nerdy black kid playing a fucking Sega Genesis. Like nobody's into that shit back then.
That's especially. That's why. And that's where that disconnect comes from.
Yeah, and it's like it just never there was just, especially when we were younger, when I was a teenager.
It's a little different now, but
it just didn't connect, right? It's just like being a black nerd was just the term wasn't even a thing. Black nerd, like it's a term now, right?
Being a black nerd was generally not attractive.
Yeah,
now
not attractive.
If you were a handsome black kid who happened to be into nerdy shit, that could get you places.
Yeah.
But, like I got asked out by a really popular girl in junior high school. But you know what I said? And this came out of left field, bro. Like, I remember I was sitting on a computer desk. She sat next to me. She was like, so what's good, Michael? And I was like, what do you mean? What?
Yeah.
I was like, what? Like, what do you mean, what's good? And everyone in the class is looking over here, and I'm like, she's like, you know what I just said. I was like, oh, you asking me? Oh, no, I'm good. I was like, no, I'm good. They were like, what are you, gay? Like, and I was like, no, I just don't want to date her. Like, I want to go home and play a game. Like, I just don't. Like, I don't want to date her. Like,
dude, and that's the thing too. Like, I don't know. There's just that because that would happen. Like, as I got older and started to just come into being myself, and those things became more, clear. I've been like hit on before, but I don't know, man. There's just something about the aggression that's just like, I'm cool. I'm all right. I'm okay. Like,
yeah,
dude, same. I don't like it either. It makes me feel weird. It's like, God,
yeah,
like,
and it's alone, it's like it's not like that's wrong, but just again, you like what you like, and sorry, hey, what?
Yeah,
hi, bye. Weird. I gotta go to get my video game club.
Like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, like, man, I remember my first day of junior high school, some girl asked me out. Her friend had to do it for her, as usual. And I was like, sure, yeah. We're girlfriend, boyfriend now. When it's lunchtime, like, I don't talk to her. All my friends are like, yo, go talk to your girl. She's sitting down over there. And I'm like, man, I'm talking to y'all. I don't want to fucking talk to her. Like, the fuck? Like, dude. And then I remember I went home. I was playing. Remember that Sega game? Where it was like you were a kid in a turkey suit with
Alex
like
Kidd?
eggs. I think that's what it was called. I forgot.
Yeah.
It was on a GameCube though. I was playing that.
Oh,
And
no,
she
what you're
called.
talking about. On the GameCube. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So my mom came in the room. She was like, you got a phone call? And I was like, who is it? She's like, it's this girl. This is that girl you were talking about? And I was like,
Mike's like,
God damn, I'm trying to play the fucking game.
Game.
Yeah. So I got on the phone, right? And like, she didn't have nothing to say, bro. She was like, hey. I was like, what's up? She was like, you know, I love you, right? And I was like,
my God.
I was like,
no.
this is me on the phone. I was like, yeah. I'm like playing the game. I was playing the game. I'm like, yeah. And like, she really didn't have nothing to say. And I was like, so I'm she was like, what are you doing? I was like, I described the whole game to her. Like, I was like, I'm playing this game, and I'm like,
yeah,
on the GameCube, and yeah, I'm gaming. And I was like, you know
gaming.
what? I'm gonna call you back. Bye. You know, she broke up with me the next day. Next day, she broke up with me, and I was like, great. That's what I wanted. Like,
let me free. I'm just trying to game.
I didn't want to be
I'm
bothered.
just trying to game, man.
And my mom was like, yo, what's wrong with you? You're not into girls. You 16. And I'm like, I just want a game. Like,
that's it.
I just want a game.
How much do I gotta ask? I'm just trying to game.
Just trying to
That's
game out,
it.
man. Jeez.
I'm just trying to game, man.
Mhm.
That's it. That's it.
Not
At the
that
end of the
deep.
day,
Just trying to
we're all
game
just trying to
out.
game.
That's all it is.
that's why I married Heather. She's just trying to game.
Dude,
I'm just
my
trying
girl's
to
just
game.
trying to
That's
game.
it.
Get
Dude,
you a girl that's
Heather's
just trying
game
to
harder
game,
than
man.
me. Anybody that
Good
has
on
played
her.
WoW for an extended period of time, harder gamer than me. That game's ridiculous.
Yeah. Shit.
Agreed.
Can't do it.
Game also
It's insane.
sucks. You gotta be a real gamer to keep playing that damn game.
Yeah,
Jeez,
it's crazy.
Fuck that. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I think like even with the bye. Like dude, ever since I was a little kid and I didn't understand what like race really was, I always thought that black girls are more attractive. Just how my brain worked. It was never that
Yeah.
deep in my head, right? It was always just like they're cuter than the white ones. Just in my head, right? Ever
Yeah.
since I was a little kid making MH characters like that were girls that I thought were cute, they were always black every time. And my
I
MH
peeped
characters
that.
now are always
Yeah.
black. Always. And my FF characters are always black. Because just I find it more attractive. It's not like a deep thing. It's not like a
I peeped
fucking
that.
what are you peeping, Mike? What are you peeping?
When we first played Rise,
Yeah, my character's
She
always
was-
black,
it
man.
was chocolate.
Yeah, same with World. My character's black. I just think it's more attractive, right? Like it's not like
Yeah.
a deep fucking racial, societal fucking message. I
Yeah.
just in my head, if I'm making a character with the intent of them being attractive to me, I'm not making them white, right?
Yeah.
Now my girl is black, and I think she's fucking gorgeous, right? And it's not like some crazy fucking white guilt, fucking crazy thing
Yeah.
going on in my head. I just think that
This
she's
is what you like.
really cute. That's all it is, right? It's not that
Yeah.
deep. It is what it is. And I think there's this weird thing in like society where it's like if you like, oh, you like Asian girls, then you feel like this, and if you like white girls, then you
You
feel like
have
this,
yellow fever.
right?
Yeah.
It's like nah, dude, just
Yeah.
fucking like who you like, and but it's in the same way it was like I like long hair more than short hair on a girl. I like black girls more than any other type of girls. No deeper in my head than like anything else, right? It just is what it is in my head. I think it
Yeah.
should be the same for everyone else, but I don't know. There's a weird message that people like to push with it.
I have a fucking problem with Spanish women. Like
Oh God, Mike, you
The,
gotta
the
rephrase
entire
that, dude.
family, like the entire family.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute. You're not gonna get me canceled too with you, Mike.
We might
What's
cut
going
right
on?
now.
What do you mean?
Wait, no,
Thanks
no,
for watching
wait.
episode 12. We'll see you
Wait,
guys
wait,
next
wait,
week.
wait.
Yeah.
No questions this week. We're just gonna
No
leave. Thanks.
questions, we're
Bye.
outta here.
Wait,
Good
that's not
pod.
what I'm saying.
What are you
I'm
saying,
saying-
Mike?
I'm saying that I've only ever dated Spanish women.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh,
Don't
an
worry,
issue is
it's
in
a
like
good
you have like
problem.
a
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
All right. I
got
was
it.
just about to
Alright.
say, man. Jesus
Mike,
Christ.
you gotta hear how that sounded just off the rip, man. Like,
Dude,
what's
let's go
going
back.
on here? We're
I
trying
have
to
an
get
issue
an
with
audience.
Spanish
No.
women, all the family and
No,
stuff.
no,
It's
no.
like,
Yeah,
dude,
like,
no,
relax.
wait.
What's
Like,
going on, man?
like every guy in my family's married to some to a woman that's Spanish. So I think maybe being around them as a kid, it kind of just rubbed off on me. So I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably where a lot of, I mean, for me, it's a lot of fucking video games, man. Like, I'm a fucking gamer. And
Just
like,
gaming.
obviously what I grew up around was a thing. You know, I grew up, like, as far as schooling, around a lot of white people. And then outside of that, around whatever. But pretty much once high school, that kind of, I was just basically school. Yeah, that's always been like a thing. Like, in any game I could make, well, I guess making characters didn't really become a thing for games for me until like probably high school, I guess. Maybe not even, I guess college. I'm trying to think of video games that I played where I can make a character, like design a character, not just like name a character. That probably
It was
wasn't until like
definitely
college
probably, like,
area. like
late high school,
19.
college.
Yeah. But even then, like, it's always like, like I married Heather, and when I met Heather, she had red hair, but what she is, it was the characters I've always made in my games.
dude, same.
Since before
It's
I met her.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was, that
Same
was
thing with
always
me.
fair skin, tall, red hair. Like that was just always what I made. And now that's who I ended up meeting and marrying. It's really crazy and weird. I mean, you like what you like, you know?
It's not
Yeah.
that deep, man. People try to make it deeper than it is. It isn't that deep. Motherfuckers just like
Yeah.
what they like. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
that's
should be
it.
able to say what you like. I should be able to say that I like
Dude.
black girls without being like, oh, I wonder who's around and I wonder who's going to take it this kind of way and feel this type. It's like, dude, doesn't matter, right? It's a preference.
Yeah.
It's not some crazy race thing going on. Just like what you fucking like. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. All right. So,
Dude, speaking of, dude, we got 2 hours in this shit. What the
yeah. Yeah,
What the
I thought we didn't have shit. We were dying.
And we didn't even touch half of it, bro. Fuck.
Yeah. I feel like let's get to the music. At least the Isaiah Rashad single, because we were talking about that before, and we had to follow up on that.
Bro, let's just run a long pod. Let's just do the music. I want to talk
Fuck
about the Cole album too, real bad. I got
Fuck
thoughts
it,
on
we
it.
got a
So
long
we'll talk
one.
Cole album. We'll talk Zay single.
Yeah. So for the Zay single, we surprise, TDE said countdown for a fucking Isaiah Rashad single. And we're saying this here first. Tompi, probably the biggest Isaiah Rashad fan I know in existence.
My favorite rapper in the entire world. I love him.
TD, this wasn't the countdown.
No,
Not it. No.
No. Dude,
We don't
if
need
I'm
a Twitter
disappointed,
announcement countdown.
Yeah. If I'm shitty, the entire world is shitty. Guaranteed. Like, I can promise you, no one is happy about this. Song fucking bangs. Video
Yeah.
is sick, right? It's fucking awesome. Why are you? If you know that we're waiting on like 4 albums. You know what we actually want and what is deserving
And none
of
of
a
them were
countdown.
Isaiah. To be
Dude,
completely
none
respectful.
of them. Isaiah album, 100%, and Isaiah
Yeah.
single, bro. No one is.
No.
And we already heard half the damn song 2 weeks beforehand.
Yeah,
Come
that's the
on,
thing that was
like-
crazy. The last tweet they put, that's what we were saying last week. The last tweet they put was a behind the scenes of the single video shoot.
I'm disgusted.
So like, what? Come on. Would you need the loading bar across the screen? I mean, the single bangs. It's a slapper. It's a good tune. Duke Deuce goes off.
He does.
But like, that wasn't
just
the
drop
we
it
didn't. You could have just dropped that. Yeah. You could have just dropped that. But I'm assuming he does have an album coming though. Is there a date on that?
No, there isn't. But there is something dropping, man. 100%.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Because he teases a song at the end of the video. Like,
yeah. So he's got multiple.
Yeah. There's an album dropping. And I will listen to the fuck out of it. And I will love it. And I'll be very happy. And I'm very happy with the single. And I'm very happy that Zay isn't being a lazy, dumb idiot anymore. But don't count down as if we're getting a Kenny album when we're not. And like, I'm still pissed off, man. Still an issue for me. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they did that. It's like, come on. Just drop the single. We're all gonna listen to it.
Yeah.
We're gonna give her take on it. Which the single itself is fire. It's good. It's fucking good. That beat goes hard. Really good. And again, Duke Deuce. That's why I'm listening to that song on repeat. Is for his verse. Mm-hmm. His verse
and that hook, man. Oh my god, that hook is so hard.
Yeah, yeah, the hook is good too.
Motherfucker skating hard. He's so God. I love Rashad, bro. My God, insane.
Yeah. So yeah, and then on the same day, right? That's the same day. The
what was the same day?
Cole album dropped on the same day.
Interlude dropped. So the single dropped on the same day, and then about a week and a half later, the album dropped.
Dude, I'm glad we took a week to get to it. Cause
me too.
Yeah, I'm very glad we took a week to get to it. Because on first listen, I was like, okay, it's good. I like it. It's not bad by any means, but then I let it cook, and I had it on loop throughout the whole week. And at number 2, at least, if not, maybe number 1 of his albums.
Oh, wow.
I'd say at least number 2. Oh, we're talking albums, right? Not mixtapes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can think that, I guess.
What are we saying? Forest Hills, obviously, right?
Forest Hills, Born Sinner.
Born Sinner?
Yeah.
See, I like Born Sinner. Maybe I need to go back to it, but like, I don't know. At the time Born Sinner came out, I was probably the biggest fucking Drake fan you could ever think of in your brain. So that's all I was really thinking about. I do. But I need to listen to it like after the extreme Drake fan that I was at the time, because all I think about is In the Morning or fucking whatever. I just think about the Drake feature whenever I think about that album. That's all I'm thinking about.
That's sad.
So I need to go back and listen to it again.
Before we talk about like any rankings, I think we should. Yeah. Everyone kind of has a different list of like what they consider a Cole record. I would say like I have like a list here because I was thinking about this and I was taking notes for the pod. All right.
Yeah.
In my head, the Cole records that we would rank are from like oldest to newest. The Come Up, Sideline Story, Born Sinner, Forest Hills Drive, For Your Eyes Only, KOD, Off Season. Maybe the Blow Up, but I personally wouldn't. Right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people would say that the Come Up is a mixtape. I respect that, but Come Up is a fucking slapper. So
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean,
Off-Season,
the Warm Up is an album to me.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's like so far gone to me.
Yeah, that's super fair. I think we can all agree that KOD sucked. And that's really the only thing in his discography that I think is a fucking snooze fest. I was the opposite with you and for the off season. I listened to it the first time, and I thought it was fucking incredible. I was like, this is like I was the same as you. I was like, this is his second best album, behind Forest Hills Drive, and maybe the best. But then I listened to it again and again and again, and I was bored as fuck. The album is boring, man. It's good, right? He raps really well, and his beat selection is really good, and the features are all really good, and the album as a whole is really good, but it's just not like, it's just boring to me. And maybe that's just Cole, right? And maybe Forest Hills Drive and Born Sinner are the exact same, but it's just
just at a different
boring.
time.
I just don't like, doesn't hit. So for me, Forest Hills Drive is still the best, then Born Sinner, then Sideline Story, and then probably Off Season. I think Off Season and For Your Eyes Only are like smack bang, right next to each other of like good albums, good tracks, good beats, kind of boring. But the Off Season has, dude,
it has Applying Pressure. Yeah,
dude, like so good.
It's got just listen how this shit just comes in. Like what?
Oh,
like it's
so hard, bro.
Like it's just straight up. Like he starts it off like, all right, we got mixtape Cole right here. There it is. He dropped the air horns and then the laser beams. We know what's happening. And
Amari, dude, Amari is fucking hard, man. Like Hunger on the Hillside is hard. Let go of my hand about his son. Oh my god.
Apply Pressure comes on, and I heard it, and I was like, I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be mad at this song. I already know I'm gonna be mad at this song because it's gonna be my favorite, and I'm only gonna get one verse, and that's fucking exactly what he did. That's exactly what happened. I was like, this is gonna be my favorite song, and I'm only gonna get one verse, no hook, which is how I like it. One verse, but god damn, is it a fucking verse? Is it? Oh my god,
hard, bro! And the beat is so good.
Oh my god. Woo! Okay, yeah, we just. If you're on YouTube, Twitch, you just go listen to the song because we're vibing on this one right now.
It's so hard, bro. The fucking beat pumps. It's crazy.
Woo! Woo! This part right here, this flow switch is insane.
Bro.
Oh, wait, here it is. What?
Bro.
What is that flow switch?
Insane.
What is that?
He goes so hard, bro. Like,
Big Boss, the best. Let's Rick Ross more like a wavy hitty-yo. They toast steam. Oh my god. What is that flow switch? I had to.
Insane.
I was hearing, like, when I was first listening, I was like, is he saying Kojima? What is, like, that flow switch was so crazy that I couldn't even hear what he was saying the first time. I was just like, this sounds nuts. This sounds insane. Like, what is he saying here?
Shady video.
God damn.
My god. Oh my god. Like, he's still going. Like, that scheme.
Insane.
There's like 4 letters in that scheme that he's like cutting up and splitting up throughout that whole like 4
Crazy.
bars.
He's nuts.
Absolutely nuts. And then at the end of it, he just goes off. Like, just talking.
I just love the beat. Joke is on you, bro. Yeah. That is such a bar. If you broke and clowned a millionaire, the joke is on you. That is such a Fucking
Yeah. And then this whole section, I knew this was the fucking song because the day after I heard this and then him talking about if they can't do what you do, then you got to do it right in the fucking front of them. Isaiah Rashad tweeted this whole fucking section the day after this album came out. I was like, yeah, this is the song. Yep, is this one. Yep, is this one.
Crazy.
And this is so why it's like up. Because he's just, this whole album is just, hey, don't forget. Like, just don't forget. That just
crazy. I think that song, dude, that song and Close are like some of my favorite J. Cole songs ever. Like,
Close was really
incredible.
Good.
But again, man, like I really don't like, if you love this album, I understand it. And I'm like, my feelings on albums change so fucking much, dude. Like changes. I never like, I tend to not like voice any opinions on albums that I have like publicly because I always regret them like a week later because I change that shit so much. Maybe next week I'll listen to this album and be like, man, this is my favorite Cole album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's because now that I look at it, I like every song, right? And I can't remember the last Cole record where I liked every song. All the features are fucking incredible.
Yeah.
The beats are incredible. Like he's rapping, bro. He's rapping his fucking ass off. So
yeah, he is rapping.
I don't know, man. He went very, very hard. And I think if there was ever any doubt that he could rap like that,
if there was any doubt, he said no, stop that right now.
Yeah,
stop that.
Crazy. Like,
what were you saying? Yeah, nah, it's a good album. And actually, that's what I was saying earlier. I forgot the Climb Back was even, I didn't even think that was a single for this. I thought he was just putting out a Lucy. I didn't expect to see that on the album. And I was like, oh shit, this is a good tune. And then the interlude was actually a fucking sick single, and it wasn't too long. That's like the thing. A lot of times a single will come out for an album and I'm like, dude, this shit's too long. I just want that album. Like, just give me this. And then you're also like, how is this going to fit in the album? But knowing, oh, it's an interlude. Okay. It's clearly going to be in between something that makes sense. Because a lot of times a single doesn't make sense till you hear it in the whole thing. But like, you're just hearing the single, like the Climb Back. Like I was just hearing that as like a Lucy, and it kind of just came and went. Like it was a good song, but I was like, whatever. He's just putting something out to hold us over. But the interlude was like, when I first heard it, I was just like, what? You know what it did?
Dude.
It was like the track that Drake put out with Lil Baby, where I was like, I don't know what's going on here. And then I listened to it 2 more times, like, oh, I get it.
This song is probably my favorite song on the album. The future flows, dude.
Yeah.
Like, to like switch your lane and kill that lane is unfathomable, bro. We think of like so many other rappers that hit other lanes like that. You know what I mean? And they're always corny. Like Logic does it all the time, and it's always corny, right?
Yeah.
Dude, Cole can get in a lane and out rap everyone in that lane. Oh, bro. It goes so hard. It's so good. Whoa.
Ooh. Like he's just that was a sick single to lead with. Yeah. And that flow was just like, hey, look, I'm in shape. Like don't forget. I'm in shape. And I didn't know, because in KOD he did the whole like singing auto tune thing, and I was like, come on, man, what is this? But
It's
he
weak.
did it he did it in a much better way here. Like
I agree wholeheartedly. He killed it here. And that it made KOD feel like not like a wasted record. You know, it's like, okay, that was like
he
a
was
piece
learning
of progress.
it.
Yeah. And he fucking nuts. Album's good, man. It's a good album. It's, in my opinion, a little bit boring.
And it's only fucking
it's
12 tracks. Thank God.
Thank God, bro.
God.
And dude, when he talks about
tracks.
he talks about like shitting on rappers that like go platinum, but they've got like a fucking 60-track album and shit. It's like, dude, thank
60
you.
Track.
I mean, like, exaggeration.
Dude.
Like, you know, like, they got like 40 tracks on that fucking record. Like, it's like fucking 3 hours long, and these motherfuckers are like flexing their streams when like each individual track has like, I don't know, fucking 2 million streams on it. But since their fucking album is so damn long, it's like they go platinum. Dude, Cole is projected number one. He should go number one. He's never gone number one before first week, which is interesting. You'd think that he would have with Forest Hills Drive, but he didn't. He didn't go number one. He's never gone number one first week before. But crazy fact, Forest Hills Drive, only got off the Billboard 200 like 2 weeks ago.
Holy
shit. That shit was Billboard 200 for like fucking since 2015, dude. It's like 6 years.
That's insane.
That shit was Billboard 200. And it was Billboard 100 until like 2018.
That's nuts. I didn't even know
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's fucking nuts, bro. And he only like got off that when his next album like dropped.
Yeah.
And he fucking, that's insane, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah,
like
that's nuts.
Numbers speak, man. He's a fucking I'm not gonna like front as if I am a Cole apologist in the sense of like he's a perfect rapper. I think he's dropped some weak shit here and there. But dude, I think if anybody tries to like put him at any level other than like Kendrick, Drake level, like he's there, bro, and he's earned that spot in our heads. Like he is on that Mount Rushmore of like this generation of rap, no fucking question, in my opinion.
Yeah,
like,
no doubt.
And anyone who says otherwise, I think is genuinely just a fucking like funny Cole hater on Twitter, right? Like, his fans suck, whatever. His fans aren't him, and he raps his fucking ass off, bro. Like, he is one of the best, top 3, dude, of this generation for sure. Him, Drake,
easy.
Kendrick, in any order, whatever order you want. Those 3 are the 3, in my opinion.
Yeah,
for sure.
And that's what we got. We got Drake coming sometime soon. Hopefully, and man, I'm hoping
maybe Kenny,
dude. Damn, what was that? 3 years ago?
2017, 4 years ago.
Oh, it was
crazy.
4 years ago.
Yeah,
that's crazy. It legitimately feels like it was at most 2.
Yeah, it always feels like that. It's weird. Yeah, 2017. Yeah. It's nuts. Give us some more shit, you motherfucker. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that I gotta go back to Apply Pressure again, because he's just going off.
Too hard.
God
crazy.
Damn. So yeah, what else? I think that covers what we had. Yeah. We don't gotta talk about them.
I'm chilling,
talk
bro.
about them tags. Unless you really want to golf about Shin Megami, Mike.
Briefly.
Yeah, fuck it. This is a long pod. We're here for it. We're podding.
Briefly. I'll just say that it's a good game.
I mean, he said briefly.
I mean,
wait, so is it out, or are you the like pre-order or something? Are you playing like the pre-order one?
If you pre-order the deluxe edition, which is $70
compared to
you can play it 4 days. The standard edition's $50.
Oh, okay.
So you pay for that, you get to play it 4 days earlier.
Is that what you're playing right now?
Yeah.
What does it come with?
A bunch of DLC.
like act like meaningful, or is it like cosmetics? Or?
Oh, it's well, the game was released 3 times in the past. So you got vanilla SMT3, you got the Maniacs one, which is what every other region got, the one with Dante in it, and then you got Maniacs Chronicle, which had different balancing and an extra character in it. So those 3 are included, and then there's like some other quality of life DLC shit. But for the most part, it's like on Steam the DLC is listed as free, so I don't really understand this shit. But all I know is that I wanted to play 4 days earlier, so I bought it for $70. So
yeah, I don't know anything about that game other than people say it's before or better than Persona, and I played the one, I think it was a Shin Megami Tensei game that was on DS, and it had me walking around like I was in Doom, turning corners like left and right. I couldn't see shit, and I fought something, and then everybody died, and then the game was over. Yeah, that shit sucked.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so there's the reason why Persona is so much more popular is one, the setting, the characters, and the it's the dating sim shit. All that stuff makes it so much better. Well, not better, but it makes it so much more popular. SMT is really dark and drab. It's always about the end of the world, and it's a dungeon crawler first and foremost. Okay. So while Persona 5 is exhausting as fuck with all the cutscenes and shit, SMT is just dungeon crawl, recruit demons, fight bosses. That's it. Like every now and then there's like story instances or whatever, and there's like the alignment system, law, neutral, chaos. So basically the premise of SMT is the world comes to an end, and it's up to you to reshape it however you want. So chaos is usually the world being reshaped as no man's land and the strongest survive. Law is usually very super fucking religious. And neutral is fuck all of them. Fuck them. Like I just want things I just want things the way they were before. That's usually what neutral is. So yeah, I mean, it's basically Pokemon before Pokemon, and it's arguably better. So,
hey, well,
that's it.
I know people are hype about it.
Yeah, I mean, basically, okay. I mean, if you play Persona, just strip away all that high school bullshit, and you got SMT.
Sweet,
pretty much.
That's it. Awesome.
There you go.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, nah, don't do it.
Okay, I won't.
If you're already balls deep into Persona, you're probably not gonna like it.
I don't like Persona that much. Like it's okay. I think Persona is like so unfathomably overhyped. It's like, dude, it's not that good.
That's what turned me off from Persona 5, because I like Persona, but I don't think it's like the best game ever created. And when 5 came out, that was everywhere. And I was like, dude, everywhere. This game is just, it's a really good game, but calm the fuck down. Yeah. Like, calm down. Because even in Japanese, I was falling asleep, dude. Like, if I wasn't in a dungeon, like, the cutscenes, it was just too fucking long, dude. Yeah. Like, it was too long.
It's boring. And, dude, I hate motherfuckers that play that damn game, bro. When that shit came out, I was playing it, and my homie was playing it, and he was talking about it with me in a voice chat, and he's like, oh, this girl's so cute, and I want to talk to this one more and build that and date this one. And I told him, I was like, man, I think you might be playing this game for the wrong reasons. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, I don't think that you, as a 24-year-old man, should be playing this game to date high school girls. I think that maybe you should relax a little bit. And he got really upset and yelled a bunch. And I was like, sweet, I don't want to play this game anymore, because now I can't help think but everyone's playing it like that. And it makes me feel weird. I'm playing it for the mystery and shit. You know what I mean?
That's why SMT is arguably better. Because look, you can make a bunch of friends like you do in Persona, but at the end of there's like a certain wire at the end of any one of these games where you can say fuck them and kill your friends.
Sick.
So,
Trying
like,
to do that,
fuck them,
dude.
fuck y'all.
That's it.
I saw this Twitter thing. I don't know if it was a fake article, but it was like whatever the like creator of Persona, like he says Persona fans should stop waiting for a new Persona and learn to make friends in real life, right? And it was really fucking funny, right? And I was like, I was laughing at it, like this is hilarious. And then I looked in the replies, and it was just filled with people like, this is such a evil assumption. Like this game brought me together with the closest people in my. It's like, dude, chill out, all right? You guys are lame, all right? Just fucking relax. Like, holy shit. The game is not that good. It's okay. It's kind of fun. The combat is kind of fun. And dude, Persona 4, the mystery was kind of cool too. And that's it. That's the whole situation. Hi. Yeah. No worries.
Yeah. Yeah, like all I know about Persona is the fucking you never see it coming. That's all I fucking know.
Oh
soundtrack
my
bangs.
God.
All right.
That's it.
Say what you will about the game. I'm not a big fan of it. Don't really care. But if anyone says the soundtrack isn't a fucking slapper, they're an idiot.
Yeah.
The soundtrack is
the music
fucking
is.
That's
incredible.
all I know. And I like
music
it. It's
always
good.
slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Its
good.
music is good, but the game is whatever. It's
Yeah.
average.
Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. Whatever. Who cares?
Fuck it.
We doing questions.
So
I'm so hungry.
yeah, that takes
dude.
us.
I need
that takes
medicine
us to
so
questions.
bad. I really am. I'm fucked.
All right. Well, speaking of hungry, all right, this should be a quick one.
Yeah.
This
make it
we
quick.
got two that were from last week because y'all went crazy last week. So this one's from Nautilus. Quick question: is a hot dog a sandwich? Explain why or why not. Yes.
No, it's not
it's
a
a thing
sandwich.
in between bread. What?
Okay. Yes, it's a sandwich.
What?
No, it's
Wait,
not
if
a sandwich.
hoagie's a sandwich, why isn't a hot dog a sandwich?
Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
that's where we separate. That's where we are.
What's a
separate.
burger then?
Because it's a burger. It's a different type of. If a sandwich
That's
is
a type
form,
of sandwich.
No, if a sandwich
burger's
is
not the sandwich,
fundamentally.
though. The burger's
Yeah, the
meat.
burger's the patty. What's it
Okay,
called when
that
it's
must be
chicken
a-
in there?
That must be a chicken burger.
What?
No, that's a chicken. Oh my god,
Sandwich.
maybe that's a cultural
chicken
thing.
sandwich.
Yeah, it's a cultural
oh my
thing,
god,
dude.
because Heather does that. She calls them
The
chicken burgers.
Yeah, the
No, it's a chicken
hamburger is
sandwich.
the form. It's
The
a form. So it is bun, thing, meat, cheese, bun. That's a burger.
but that's a
right?
sandwich.
It's a form. No, here, I mean, maybe you wouldn't get like shit on for saying that's a sandwich, and I understand your mentality there. But like to me, that the burger is a form. So a hot dog is a form. It's a form of food, right? It's like it's a long bun with a slice in the middle and something in the middle of that. It's a hot dog, right? It's the
Like, if you
form
take a
of
burger-
food.
You take the beef patty out, you put a couple slices of turkey in there. What's that?
So you don't have like a hamburger like patty in there
It's a-
anymore. You just
No,
have
all the
it's
same
a-
stuff. All the same stuff that's in a burger, except you take the beef patty out and you put a couple slices of turkey in there.
bread roll. That's a bread roll.
What? That's a sandwich?
Bread roll. No, I was talking to my girlfriend about this. That's a bread roll, dude. You guys don't have bread rolls. I never knew this. I now know.
Yeah,
this,
that's not
right?
a thing.
Bread roll here is like hamburger buns with like lettuce,
Other things in
cheese,
them.
mayonnaise, ham. That's a bread roll, right?
Yeah.
That's another form
that's a sandwich.
of meal. But you guys just call everything sandwich. A chicken sandwich to me is a like white bread, like loaf of bread with chicken in it. Because a
So the thing
sandwich
that
is
makes it not a
just sliced
sandwich-
bread.
So if it's not sliced bread, it's not a sandwich for you.
It has other names. So a bread roll is like what you were talking about, right? It's a different name for it. It's the same shit, but it's a different name for it. A sandwich only qualifies for me and here where I'm from as sliced bread.
White bread.
Not white. Like
Sliced
it could be
bread.
like multigrain.
Yeah,
or
sliced
whatever, but yeah,
bread.
sliced
Yeah.
loaf of bread. And it's like square. And it has stuff in it. That's a sandwich. So for me, no. A hot dog is a hot dog.
So what's the overarching? So like for me, it's like you look at it like a tree, right? Like the top is sandwich for me, and then everything else is a different type of sandwich. Like burger is a type of sandwich. Hot dog, yes, type of sandwich. Hoagie or sub, type of sandwich. But all those things are sandwiches. So what's like the top? What's like
ours?
if you have
we
bread?
we don't have a bread dictator. Our government
Oh.
of bread isn't autocratic. It's communist, if anything. Everything is equal and its own thing. A sub is a sub. It's not a sandwich. It's not a sandwich.
That's crazy.
But
Shit,
if you
I
were to
didn't
come here and say like, eat like a chicken burger, and be like, damn, this is a good chicken sandwich, no one would be like, oh, that guy's fucking weird. Everyone would be like, oh, he's probably
okay.
American. Like,
Oh, okay.
whatever. Or if you were to like go somewhere, actually no, if you were to go somewhere and say, do you have a chicken sandwich, they would say like, no, but we have a chicken burger, right? Like, because to me, a chicken sandwich is a thing. Yeah, it's already a thing, and it's like a separate thing. But like, if you were to be eating it and say like, damn, this is a good chicken sandwich, everyone would be like, all right, whatever, the guy's doing his damn thing.
Yeah, well, look at that makes sense. Maybe, I guess maybe that's just an American thing. Because, like I said, Heather calls them chicken burgers.
I think,
and I'm like, that's not a burger. That's a patty.
I think he knew. He's like, this is gonna fuck them up. That one dumb Australian is gonna fuck this whole thing up. Knew, motherfucker.
I'm assuming you're on the same side as me, Mike, being American. Yeah, it's all just different types of sandwiches. All right. Well, that was longer than I thought. Alice, thank you for the hot dog question. So this one from JPEX. This one, man, this is a strong one.
Yeah.
Is there a song that you think has great lyrics but a trash beat that goes with it, or vice versa? I think we can all say yes, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a yes for all of us.
Absolutely.
Countless from both sides. And maybe I don't know about for me on the side that it's definitely both sides. No, definitely both sides. Less often for me of great lyrics and bad beat. Well, in the sense that I like the song for that reason. I generally listen like to beats first. The instrumental, like that's what I hear first when I'm listening to a song. So like, if the instrumental is garbage, I'm probably not going to tune in enough to listen to the lyrics, unless there's something that's super catchy or super funny or silly or something like that. But there's tons of songs with amazing beats and terrible lyrics. That's like tons of those all the time. Can I name one? I don't know if I could. I could go on forever. Probably trying to find one.
The entire Joyner Lucas discography is just that. It's just good beats with an awful rapper. Like just the most corny, annoying rapper with really good beats. Because I'm not gonna sit here and say that like, oh, Gucci Gang is a sick beat and I hate Lil Pump, because like it's a stylistic thing, right? Like, he does that style well. That beat is catering for that style, so I'm not gonna say that, right? But I think that Joyner Lucas, he raps the style of his beats. He just does it in the most boring, snooze fest, corny ass way possible. He's so corny. So he has good beat selection. He just is corny and boring.
I mean, as far as like lyrics, right? Like fucking Lil Pump, like, ooh, like what the fuck are those lyrics? But that song fucking bangs. I don't care what anybody tells me. That song bangs, but he is not saying anything.
But on the contrary, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever, off the top of my head, a song where the lyrics are really good, but the beat sucks.
The beat sucks. Yeah.
I can't really.
That's a tough one for me to think of.
maybe some YG stuff. I think YG's a really good rapper, but I think some West Coast beats aren't really for me. Maybe there's some grime stuff too, where I prefer like modern grime music. Less house influence, less garage influence. There's some grime tracks where I like but even then it's like I like the lyrics and the flow more than the beat, but I still like the beat. I can't nothing off the top of my head where I can think I like the lyrics but not the beat, because the beat carries it so much. If the beat isn't good, I'm not like listening to the lyrics at all. Like the beat makes me pay attention to the rapper. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
What about you, Mike?
I can't think of shit.
It's hard,
The
man.
only thing I could say is there are songs that have like a really fire beat, but there's like one lyric through the whole fucking song. Like, one hook through the entire fucking song. I know, didn't Rihanna make a fucking song like that?
That's like just a hook?
Yeah.
I think
like,
that's... No, I was going to say Umbrella, but I think there's verses on Umbrella.
No, it was something else. I don't remember.
Yeah, there's definitely songs that are like just hooks. The first thing that I feel like Jason Derulo has like 5 of them.
You don't fucking hate that, man.
At least 5 of them.
That motherfucker. That cheeky boy.
Yeah. But yeah,
there's a hard question. That's a good question. Definitely more hard.
Yeah, it's a good one. Definitely a hard one. Maybe I might try to find one that has lyrics I really like, but I don't really care for the beat. But even then, if I find that, it would be because the flow made its own beat, not necessarily for what they're saying. Which still probably
hard.
wouldn't
I
be
can't
lyrics.
think of anything off the top of my head. It's
yeah.
For me personally.
But yeah, good question, JPEX. And then we got one from Velga that he put on the YouTube. Real one. That's where you guys should put your questions. I appreciate them there. Oh, I didn't explain this. Yeah, at the end of the pod, we take questions from folks who leave them either in the Twitch chat or on the Discord or on the YouTube, which is the preferred place for the whole analytics, like, comment, subscribe, all that shit. And we get to them at the end of the next podcast and answer them if they're not shitty. And all 3 of these were good. Again, the first 2 were Nautilus and JPEX, and we got one here from Velga. Did any of you ever have a physical copy of a game go through hell and back only to still work perfectly fine? If not, what's the worst that a game you owned ever went through? Does this even apply to you, Tompy? Do you have physical games?
Yes, bro. I'm not fucking 8. Come on, man.
All right, man. I don't know, man.
I was an Xbox guy. I was an OG Xbox generation boy. All right, so good.
Okay.
Yeah, I went through Xbox, OG Xbox, and 360 with only physical shit because we didn't get Wi-Fi until like 2013. So,
okay. All right.
Yeah, we were physical gamers for a very long time, and I still like physical stuff. Dude, I got hella games that went through fucking. I think standout is probably Need for Speed Most Wanted. Dude, that fucking goddamn disc should not have worked. That shit was fucked up, dude. I remember. Okay, it was my oldest brother, Jason. It was his favorite game. And I used to like it too, but out of spite for him, because he made me angry, I went at that shit with a fork, right?
Oh my God.
Right? And I was like, this is evil. I'm an evil man. I'm going to go do this crazy thing. And then I walk in the house the next day, and this motherfucker is playing the damn game. I'm like, dude, like, this shit should not be functioning at all. And dude, it was all good. You look on the back of it, you can see all the fork shit, like, fucking smothered around it. I went hard, and we were both playing that game for like years. I could probably get that game right now, fucking plug an Xbox in and play it, and it'll be fine. That game, dude, like, we left that game out in the rain 3 or 4 times.
Oh my God.
Dude, that game went through fucking hell. and it didn't give in. It wanted to get played, and we played the shit out of it. But yeah, I was always a real son of a bitch for taking games out of the console and just putting them somewhere, like not putting them back in their case. And my brother used to get so angry at me, bro. He used to like fucking like yell at me for it. He's like, just put it back in the fucking case. Like, but I used to just like, my solution to this was, all right, I guess I'll put them upside down if you're that crazy about it. Like, whatever. No. So that every time anyone was looking for games, they're getting their fingers on them and turning them around and shit. I was so bad for it, dude. Like, when I had my own Xbox, I used to fucking just take a game out and then just like fucking put the game on top of the Xbox.
Oh my!
Like, but the disc, I had like discs like melt to my Xbox a couple times, like just ruined them. Like, I was bad for it, dude. I used to not give a fuck. I was like, I don't give a shit about Voodoo Vince. Get Voodoo Vince out of here. I'm trying to play Skate. Like, I'm trying to play Tony Hawk's. Jeez.
Oh my god.
It was fucked up. Because in my head, it was like, if this disc gets fucked, then he can't play this game anymore, and then he has to play the game that I want to play. So I don't have to take this damn game out anymore. Just my one stays in there. Like,
oh my god,
I was a fucking asshole for that shit.
What about you, Mike? You look disgusted.
Sorry, Mike.
Where's the question again?
If you ever had a physical copy of a game go through hell and back, only for it to still work. If not, what's the worst your game ever went through?
Okay, so over the course of a couple of weeks, I got the 3 .hack GU volumes. Like, and my friend wanted to hold them, so one would come in the mail, I'd beat it, let him borrow it. So when volume 3 came, the best fucking game out of the 3 games, I finished it, let him borrow it. Right? So I go pick up my game. I come home and I'm like, yeah, I get to play through this game again. Open the fucking box. Shit has a fucking triad scratch on it. Like, this shit is like, there's a character in the game called Triad who uses dual blades. So I literally looked at it. This character leaves a mark. Like, he leaves a specific mark around in the game. The scratch looked like that mark.
That is so funny, dude. He got inspired.
So, I'm like, dude, I gotta mark this game up. What the fuck happened? He's like, bro, I'm sorry, man. I think my brother fucked up the game.
No, he didn't. That was you.
What? How? How?
Oh my god.
Can you imagine being, oh my god, bro.
Bro, the entire game worked until literally the last cutscene, and then it stops working.
So he never finished it, dude. Can you imagine? He got so inspired by Triad. He's like, I gotta mark this game with my favorite character, plugs that shit in the next day, and it's broken, bro. We can never finish it. No Triad for you, motherfucker.
I'm like, bro, like, I got this shit from GameStop. This game is hard to find, and you scratched it?
Do you still have this
Triad it up?
Man, fuck that game. I don't even know where the fuck that shit is.
Dude, if you could find that disc, I'm trying to see that shit. It'd be so funny.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
And for me, so I generally took a lot of care of all my games and stuff. Just because my mom was always like, if it breaks, I'm not buying another one. So I was like, it can't break. I can't lose it. Nothing. So I don't really have anything crazy. Like, I had books. I had like sleeves for all my games. I kept the cases. I had like carrying bags for all my cartridges and stuff. So most of my stuff didn't really ever get messed up, but I did have a Game Genie for my Game Boy. And that's like, it's like a cartridge that goes in your Game Boy. And then the back is like, you put another cartridge in it, like upside down. So it's this weird form factor. And it doesn't fit in anything. Like, you can't really put it in like a sleeve or anything, right? So I would just like throw it in my bags or whatever, wherever I had to put it, like my book bag or something. And I don't know what happened. I must have like had a bag of cookies or like a bag of chips or something in my bag. and it just like opened up, and I'm a fucking kid. Bag got tossed up like crazy, and I take the Game Genie out, and it's fucking cookied up, just slots filled with just cookies. And I was like, I can't do anything. It's like, and it was in there for a while because I don't use the Game Genie all the time. So it was just sitting in there getting just old cookie just filled in all the cracks and seams. And I like tried to clean it out, and I think I ended up making it worse. Like it's like loose. It got like loose and like flimsy. And yeah, that was the end of that Game Genie. It didn't work anymore after that. So it didn't work. But I think I still have it, and it's still crumbed up. Like it's in there. Like it's not coming out years later. Yeah, that thing got cookied, real cookie.
Just cookied. Full
cookie cracker.
Dude, just remember the first gen DS?
Mm-hmm.
The one with the like big ass hinges,
the laptop looking one.
Yeah. Remember how everybody at some point had a DS with a missing hinge?
Dude,
like
yes,
always will break.
How?
Always.
And there was always that one motherfucker with the fucked up hinges, so you would he would give you his DS and it would be flopping, dude. It's like,
it's
like a
shit
fucking flapping,
bro. It was between me, my friends, and my cousins. Right, all their hinges broke. I was like the lone survivor. Like my shit was fine. I was like, all your hinges is fucking broke. My shit was good. One day I got into a fight with my stepdad, right? This motherfucker, he like took the DS and flung it on the couch, and it bounced off the couch and hit the floor.
No.
Mind you, we had carpet, but we had carpet. So I'm like, nah, I didn't hit the floor hard, but I didn't get to see it after it hit the floor. He took it and put it up for like a week. I was on punishment. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, what if it broke? Nah, I don't think. Like for a whole week, I'm just thinking like, damn, is my DS broke? I don't know. Nah, it should be fine. So then he gave it back to me like a week later, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, it broke. The hinge broke. The fucking hinge broke on the DS. Like, I was fucking
dude. You're another
I was
statistic,
fucking dying.
Dude.
I was dying.
What a fucking tragedy. That was bullshit.
I was like, no. Yeah. Man, fuck. I used to have nightmares of that shit, bro. I used to have nightmares of that shit. Like, remember when the DSi came out? That new sleek design? I had nightmares of that shit breaking on me. And I would wake up and check my DS and be like, yo, is this shit good? I didn't drop
night
it, right?
terrors of his DS fucking
just wake up just covered in sweat, dude. Like,
where is it? Is it fucking frantically opening his DS? Does it work?
Oh my god.
Yo, I hated that design, yo. I hated it.
Clamshell. Yeah. Well, so the thing is, I never had it. I didn't get a DS until DS Lite, which I didn't get till college. But I had a Game Boy Advance, and I remember I got my first Game Boy Advance, and it was the Glacier one, the see-through blue one that looked so fucking cool. And I had it in I had a fucking Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All bag where you could put the Game Boy in and the cartridges in the other side, and it was sick. And my dumbass had it on the floor. And my mom walks in, steps right on that shit. And I was like, fuck. I opened it up, opened the bag. I was like, it's in the bag. It should be okay. Fucking black. I was like, God damn.
Oh, no.
So then I had to I got another one for like a birthday or report card or whatever, but they didn't have the Glacier anymore. I had to get the pink one. And I was like, man, I don't want pink. I want the Glacier.
Bullshit.
So my second Game Boy Advance was the fucking pink one because my fucking Glacier one got stepped on.
Dude, that's sad.
I was so fucking sad.
Man, do you guys remember that Guitar Hero game that came out for Nintendo DS?
Oh my god. Oh
Dude,
no!
I
I
do,
mean, I
yeah.
know the one
Yeah.
that existed for the
And it
DS,
came-
but I didn't.
And
play
it came with like
It had, like,
the
little
hand
attachment
thing, dude.
Yeah,
I was always
yeah.
so careful with it. I love my DS, man. I had the blue DS Lite. It was the first console I ever got. I got it for my birthday with Pokemon Pearl. I was the happiest man in the entire universe. And I was always so careful with the screen because I didn't want to scratch it. Because my brother had one and his was always scratched. I'm like, I'm not scratching mine because I gotta see my Pokemon and shit. My brother got the Guitar Hero game and I was playing it on mine and I was like, yeah, this is sick. Like I'm playing the tracks and I'm going crazy. The crowd's going nuts and I'm fucking having the time of my damn life. And my cousin's like, hey, can I have a go? And I was like, yeah, but like, you got to be real careful because if you press too hard, you'll scratch my screen. I don't want you to do that. And he was like, all right, no worries. And I was watching him and he was all good. And then I left for like 20 minutes and I come back and this motherfucker was fucking going going so hard. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what is he doing? I'm fucking DS. And he's fucking, it's like, I'm just playing. And I couldn't see the screen because he was still playing it and he was going so fucking fast, right? Like max difficulty shit. Not hitting a single note, but goddamn sure. Like just not doing anything. He's just doing this with his fingers and just, right? And he's like, all right, cool. I'm sick of this game. It's stupid. I was like, whatever. Gives me my DS back. I open it, bro. That is, in my entire life, the quickest I've ever gone from no tears to sobbing. Like, bro, I literally, I'm like, I'm all good. I open it and just, like, instant, bro. Straight away, just sobbing my fucking eyes out, bro. And I can see the DS, man. I can see how fucked it was. It had plastic shavings, dude. Like, coming off the bottom of it. Like, that's how hard he's going on this shit.
Oh my god!
I was mortified, bro. I was so like
Holy
unbelievably upset, and I went to my mom. I was like, "Look what happened." She was like, "What fucking? Can you still play it?" And I was like, "Yeah, but like not really." She was like, "Well, you're
getting another one."
Like, what? If you can still play it, like, get over yourself. Like, come on. Like, what do you mean?
God.
Like, we haven't got the kind of money to get you another one. Just fucking figure it out. I'm like, I can't draw properly on Pico Chat with this shit, Mom. I press on the screen once and my shit goes like,
I'm trying
crazy.
to send Pico Chat pics. Come on. I got messages to send.
Oh, it was. I've honestly, like, in my entire life, I've never cried quicker, man. It was crazy. It was such a sad fucking that motherfucker, dude. And I still hate him. I think that's why I don't like that motherfucker, man. I'm not like super shitty with my extended family, but when he comes, man, I'll offer everyone a cup of tea except that motherfucker, bro. He's not getting shit from me until he gets me a new DS Lite. Sorry, that motherfucker.
Oh my
And then
God.
I buried his DSi, dude. I buried it. I forgot about this.
What?
I was sorry. He got a DSi with the camera. He got one of those for Christmas, and I went over to his house for Christmas. I took it and I buried it, bro. I buried it in the backyard.
What the fuck?
I forgot about this. I buried his DSi. I
was
never found out
revenge?
about it. Yes, that motherfucker. He
Oh
got a
my
blue
God.
DSi and he was flexing it on me. He's like, damn, can I have a look? And he's like, yeah, bro, for sure. He took it, went to the toilet. I'm in the back corner of the damn fucking back garden, my bare hands digging up dirt. Put this shit in, and then he asked for it, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I gave it to my sister, and she's probably put it somewhere, and he lost it, bro. He never got that shit back. But his family was rich, so they bought him a new one.
Fucking
But yeah, dude,
buried it.
just anger, dude. I've been a
Just in a
vengeful
corner, just
fucking asshole. Like, I didn't even want it, dude.
my
I didn't want to
God.
steal it or anything. I just wanted to make him feel the pain that I felt, dude. Like, fuck you,
dude.
you
That's
motherfucker.
this fucking meme right here. You were doing this fucking. Wait, hold on.
Dude, yeah.
Oh
Just
my
fucking-
God. Just digging.
Yeah, digging
Just
up.
fucking digging. Oh,
I've totally
my
forgot
God.
about that, man. Jeez.
Oh, that's fucking funny. Oh man. All right.
Holy shit.
I think that will wrap up the pod. Hey, it's still sub 3 hours.
Dude,
Oh,
I was about to pull up, man.
It's 4. I gotta get 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah. Hey, we about to go to sleep when you get there anyway. It's fine. They're gonna knock you out anyway.
Bruh.
But yeah, that I think that will wrap up the pod as always. Appreciate you folks for listening. And again, drop your comments of questions or just whatever. A lot of folks showed a lot of love on the last episode. Really appreciate that. I'm glad you folks enjoyed having Cups on as well. I'm sure down the road he'll probably be on again. But yeah, again, as always, make sure you do the stuff, the like, comment, subscribe, and on the podcast audio forms, if you folks are listening on Apple or Google or whatever, leave the ratings up there. 5 out of 5. Come on. It's 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5.
Unless you think it's like a 1. If that's the case, then it's all
unless you
good.
think
But
it's
let
a
us
1,
fucking
then,
know.
Yeah, tell us
me.
what's wrong.
Tell me about
tell
it.
us what's wrong. We'll level it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that will wrap up the pod. Thanks y'all for coming through, hanging out, listening. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.
Goodbye, gamers.